coming up at halftime. Earlier today, I spoke with Hawaii assistant Rob Jones. We talked a little bit about Thursday night and looked ahead to tonight against UC San Diego. Let's hear that now.
All right, here we go. All right, Coach, before we look at this game tonight, let's go back to Thursday. Biggest road victory, margin of victory, biggest margin of victory in Big West play, but just some of the particulars of that. An 18-day layoff, coming back, starting off as strong as the team did, and then maintaining that over the course of 40 minutes. How did this team do it, and how impressed were you with the ability to maintain that over the course of the game?
Well, I think the biggest thing off the 18-day layoff was a chance for us to get healthy. You know, we did play 12 games in a shorter span than most teams in the country. So we're a little banged up. It was a chance to get healthy, have some good practices, which we haven't had over the course while you're playing games in that stretch. So to be able to come out, do that, start off strong, a testament to our program and what we do at practice, and then to continue it for the course of the game, I just think it shows the mentality of where our guys are at right now. They're feeling good. They're feeling confident, and they're excited to play basketball. This group really loves to play basketball. So they're going to keep doing that and hopefully continue success over the course of the year.
You know, we talk about a lot on the offensive end just because the shooting percentage was really good, the three-point shooting hitting 13. You know, but it's not just that. It's the consistency defensively. And I know UC Riverside was not 100%, but to maintain holding them off of getting back within single digits for the majority of that game, that does speak volumes as well.
You know, these guys, this group, it's been awesome to coach. You know, their commitment to the defensive principles and foundation of what we do, especially for the new guys coming in, it's been awesome. You know, you got guys like Harry and Aaron really, really leading that and doing what we do. But everyone's got a great buy-in right now. So it's been awesome to see our guys cut teams off defensively, and it's something we're going to hang our hat on all year. And the offense, you know, hopefully sticks with it, but we know we're going to be able to guard.
Let's talk about UC San Diego, obviously the conference champions from last year. You know, there's the obvious media narrative, Tom Beatty playing for UC San Diego, being with the University of Hawaii the last couple of years. Does that have any effects on, you know, knowing that someone knows a little bit about what you do? Does that have any effect on the preparation and kind of the thought process going in?
You know, at a point in time, I'm sure that did. You know, but with the way technology is nowadays, everyone knows what everyone does. So we're not playing into the narrative. We're treating this as another game. We're going to have to win games to do what we want to do. So whether who is on the other team or not, that's not going to be spoken about in our locker room because we're trying to get wins no matter who's in their locker room.
And talking about UC San Diego, is this a different team from last year? And where does that preparation lie in slowing them down?
It's a different team, but we're a different team. You know, I think the way the transfer portals worked, everyone's going to have different teams every year. So they're doing a great job of getting their guys to commit to what they do. And that's a testament to, you know, their record. But I think we're doing the same thing. So it's going to be a great game, great matchup. Love how we play against these guys when we're playing well.
Coach, thank you.
Go Bows.
That was Rob Jones, Hawaii assistant coach, who joined us earlier today. He did note that, technology, everybody knows everybody. Everybody gets game film. You study the game film, so on and so forth. But there is the element of trying to make sure that you don't give up potentially anything that might give away the surprise. You know, one of the things I was talking about earlier today, while everybody does know everything, you do have someone on the other side in Beatty that has played for the University of Hawaii. So if you're calling out an offensive play, maybe don't necessarily be so obvious about it. Maybe if there's another way you can signal what that play is without kind of giving it up, you might want to do that. Little things like that. It's the details in between of the details that can make a difference, that goes beyond some of the game prep. That's what you would say would be going the extra mile. Rainbow Warrior Countdown on ESPN Honolulu is brought to you by Malona. Stay cool and go green this UH sports season with Malona Ice Cream. Try Malona's new Pina Colada flavor, exclusive to Hawaii, and beat the heat while cheering on the Bows. Find Malona at any Costco, Foodland, Safeway, or 7-Eleven near you. Go green and enjoy Malona, the coolest way to cheer on the Bows. We'll go to our injury report coming up. Plus, what does Hawaii need to do to get to 4-0 in Big West Conference play? That when we return from Lion Tree Arena. You are listening to Rainbow Warrior Countdown on ESPN Honolulu.
Do you want free internet forever? Yeah, we thought so. That's why Spectrum is giving you just that. Free fiber-powered internet forever when you switch and get 4 mobile lines from Spectrum. No internet bills, no taxes, no late fees. Just fast fiber-powered internet. Call 808-582-6137 to find out how. But hurry, this deal won't last forever. Once more, 808-582-6137. Or visit spectrum.com/freeforever to learn more.
Do you hear that? That is the sound of BMW performance without a single piston or cylinder. A generation of all-electric vehicles designed and built like no other. The BMW iX, i7, and i4 revolutionize every drive into a thrilling opportunity to feel the pure rush of BMW 100% electric. But isn't that what you'd expect from the ultimate electric driving machine?
Find your BMW today with a test drive at BMW of Honolulu.
I'm Hal. I'm Jerry.
I'm Kehao.
We got your lumber.
We've got your hardware.
Bring your lumber list.
Email us your list.
Bring me your blueprint.
We've got you covered.
Get a quote from us. Itagyu't listahan yung kanya.
Get a quote from us.
Get a quote from us. We've got you covered.
We love our customers.
Go where the contractors go. Hardware Hawaii. Contractor's choice.
How do you get 100% of your work done when you're 40% short-staffed? Across Hawaii, city and state departments grapple with thousands of vacant positions. And with fewer workers, that means longer lines at the DMV, delayed building permits, and slowdowns in essential services. The government could resolve this by offering more competitive wages and benefits. For you, we hope they do. A message brought to you by HGEA, because Hawaii works best when we do.
Rainbow basketball season is here, and Hele's running full court press on savings. Save 25 cents per gallon on fuel every day when you download the Hele app. That's right, save 25 cents per gallon every single day with the Hele app. Plus, use your Hele Kama'aina rewards points for a refuel or a spam musubi. Whether you're courtside or watching from home, Hele's got the winning play. Download the app to redeem.
Hele on! Who doesn't love a good pizza? Visit Slice of Waikiki, your favorite pizza by the Slice Shop. For over 13 years, they've been serving up huge, freshly made slices and delicious appetizers for locals and visitors alike. Drop by their new location at 333 Seaside Avenue to instantly satisfy your pizza cravings by the slice or build your own whole pie masterpiece. Visit sliceofwaikiki.com for pickup, delivery, and catering options. Slice of Waikiki, freshly made pizza with aloha.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Back here at Lion Tree Arena here in San Diego, California, getting ready for Hawaii and UC San Diego as Rainbow Warrior Countdown is brought to you by HCAMP, the Hawaii Concussion Awareness Management Program. Visit hawaiiconcussion.com. Our injury report tonight is brought to you by Hawaii Pacific Health, creating a healthier Hawaii. Good news for UH. Yassine Toomey is back in the lineup for Hawaii. He missed Thursday. He had an ankle issue that was caught in practice. He was cleared on Friday, did go through a full practice on Friday, walked through today clean, and Toomey is good to go. He'll be coming off the bench a little bit later on this evening. Nothing to report on the UC San Diego side as far as injuries are concerned. Meanwhile, what will be the keys to victory tonight for the University of Hawaii? It is brought to you by Napa Auto Parts. We've got you covered. One thing for Hawaii, they have done a really good job of getting off to good starts, and I think that that's going to be something, again, that comes into play, because if you have those flashbacks to last year, that's something that UC San Diego stunned UH with by getting off to such a strong start and silencing. Same thing here that happens today. And then on the other side, one thing that UC San Diego has been very good at, it is pace, it is flow of movement offensively. Hawaii's got to be able defensively to kind of disrupt them, which means you might want to be a little physical with some of their better scorers, kind of disrupt them, get them off their blocks. If you can do that, you could force UC San Diego into another situation like they were in against Cal Poly going back to Thursday. So that's going to be something kind of interesting to watch as we go forward tonight. While we have a moment, let's pause 10 seconds for Station ID. You are listening to Hawaii Basketball on ESPN Honolulu and Rainbow Warrior Countdown on ESPN Honolulu.
This is ESPN Honolulu, KKEA Honolulu, AM 1420 and K224FR, Honolulu, 92.7 FM.
Lion Tree Arena is jumping ahead of this matchup with the University of Hawaii and UC San Diego. Lineups and tip when we come back. You've been listening to Rainbow Warrior Countdown on ESPN Honolulu.
Gather round, ladies, and join us Sunday, January 25th at Kapiolani Park for the Hawaii Pacific Health Women's 10K and 5K Fun Run. Embrace a healthier lifestyle and enjoy a fun-filled day. Women of all ages and fitness levels are welcome to participate by running, walking, or jogging the course. And if you can't be there in person, virtual race options are available. Register today at hphwomens10k.org.
Lex Brody's Tire Company would like to say thank you very much for supporting UH. Wear your favorite UH gear into Lex Brody's and get an extra 5% off tires, brakes, and most other services on top of LexBrodys.com Super Saver coupons. You're the best fans, and Lex Brody's voted #1 in North America is the best choice for brake repairs and to purchase tires. Please visit LexBrodys.com for additional details and to set an online appointment. Lex Brody's Tire Company.
You tackle an endless to-do list every day. It may seem like a thankless job, but you know better. It's the little things that matter most. That's why you'll appreciate the enduring value of the Michelin Defender tire. Designed for doers like you, Michelin's long-lasting tire keeps you on the go longer, so you have one less thing to worry about on your next road trip. Stop in today for miles of uncompromised safety and performance. Visit LexBrodys.com for the best tire value on Oahu. Thank you very much.
Lex Brody's Tire Company.
It's the season of giving, and we're making it easy to share the joy. Take out a holiday personal loan with rates as low as 6.99% APR for 12 months. Use it for gifts, travel, or a little something special for yourself. Applying is fast, easy, and all online at hificu.com. Because when it comes to making memories, we're here for life. Hawaiian Financial Federal Credit Union for life.
Annual percentage rate disclosed is the lowest rate available at a 12-month term. Other rates and terms available. All loans are subject to qualifications and approval. Certain terms and conditions apply. Rates are subject to change without notice. Offer effective through January 31st, 2026.
At Fort Ruger Market, they fit in your everyday lifestyle. If it's Spam Musubis or mini bentos for the youth game, or takeout family meals for the busy parent, Fort Ruger Market is there with the delicious plate lunch and poke. With everyday 10% discounts for firefighters, EMS, and law enforcement, or Military Mondays and Senior Tuesdays 60 and over. Fort Ruger Market. You bring the family, they'll bring the food.
Hey, what you doing in the tree?
Oh, then I saw this photovoltaic on the roof. Then the ladder fell. Bro, I had to go bathroom, so I tried climbing down this tree. Now I stuck.
I don't think that's what they meant by go green.
Yeah, brother. Just help me get down.
If you want your PV system installed right, call a unionized electrical contractor today at 847-5341.
IBEW, Local 1186, lighting your path to the future.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
We are at Lion Tree Arena in La Jolla, California. Two of the top teams in the Big West Conference getting together for an early conference season showdown. It is the Tritons of UC San Diego, 11-3 overall, 1-1 in the Big West Conference, taking on the Rainbow Warriors of Hawaii, winners of 7 in a row, 11-2 overall, 3-0 in the Big West. Welcome here courtside. I'm Josh Pacheco. Let's give you the starting lineups for both teams. Those starting lineups have been built by Hardware Hawaii, customer first. Hawaii's starting 5, the same as normal. Hunter Erickson at 1 guard, 6'3" grad student from Provo, Utah. joined by Aaron Hunkin-Clater running the point, a 6'3" sophomore from Wahiawa. His family sitting a couple of rows behind me. And Dre Bullock, grad student from Franklinton, North Carolina, at 6'6". Up front, Harry Ruliadev, senior from Brisbane, Australia, at 6'9", 230 pounds. And Isaac Big Fish Johnson, senior from American Fork, Utah, at 7 feet tall, 240 pounds. Eran Ganot, 182 and 120 at UH in his 11th season. Hawaii wearing green tonight, green, white, and black trimming along the sides. Hawaii across the front, numbers and letters in white on those Nike uniforms. UC San Diego, its same starting five as it's gone all year long. They have had the same starting lineup for every game this season, including this one here in game 15. In the backcourt, we've talked about Tom Beattie at one guard, the former Rainbow Warrior, 6'5" junior from Auckland, New Zealand, joined by Aiden Burke, a junior from Los Gatos, California, guard at 6'3", 190 pounds. Emmanuel Prosper II, a grad student from Miami, Florida, 6'5", 212 pounds. The front court, Bull Dangdit, a redshirt junior from Melbourne, Australia, at 6'11", 210 pounds. And their leading scorer, Leo Beef, a redshirt junior from Malibu, California, at 6'8", 215 pounds. Our officials tonight, Justin Shammy and Jacob Hers, John Jenkins Jr., as it's time for the opening tip, which is brought to you by HGEA. Hawaii works better when we do, and the opening toss is won by the Tritons, who will go from left to right as we see it. As Beattie runs the point here offensively, works off the screen, stops inside the arc, goes to Dangdit, now to the near side wing, Burke. Burke dribbling toward the angle, looking inside, back out up top for Beef. Goes off a Dangdit screen inside the arc right. Drives to the low block, cut off by Ruliadev. They'll skip it up top. Dangdit, shot fake. Gets toward the free throw line, gave up his dribble, goes high left now to Beattie. Off a pick. Beattie, top of the arc with 4. Left wing Prosper. Step back 3 from 24 feet away off the back rim. Long rebound tracked down by Isaac Johnson for Hawaii. 35 seconds in. Bows with its first possession. Hunkin-Clater, midcourt circle, guarded by Beattie. Looks left. Goes to the left, and Ruliadev just above the wing. Poked out of his hands, and a reach-in foul on Prosper. One thing you'll see, and I just saw this from Beattie, as he was guarding Hunkin-Clater, he tapped his right hand against the side of his body, almost kind of tipping off his defense what he thinks Hawaii's going to do. That's going to be something interesting to watch here, as Hunkin-Clater brings it back up off the inbounds pass, this time guarded by Burke. Near side, Bullock back up, high left to Hunkin-Clater. Finds Johnson, fakes the handoff to him, and now gives it to Hunkin-Clater in the corner. Shot clock's at 5. He goes baseline on Dangdit. Skips it out for Bullock, but it's cut off by Beattie toward the far sideline. He'll push it ahead left of the court. Finds Prosper left wing out up top to Beef. Beef uses a screen. He'll step back for 3. Misses off the short rim. Erickson comes up with the rebound. UC San Diego 0 for 2, both from distance so far. 18:35 in the half, no score. Bullock, a shot fake. He drives in the lane. Dishes left corner. Erickson, touch pass out. Hunkin-Clater up top to Ruliadev. They sling around right wing. Bullock, he'll drive. Kick inside for Johnson. Hesitates and gets the lay-in right in front of the rim as Hawaii hits the scoreboard first. 2-0. 18-18 left in the first half. Quickly to the front court, Beattie. Dribbles over Beef. Gives it to him top of the arc. Down near wing to Burke. Burke. Hard dribble to the free throw line, cut off by Hunkin-Clater. They'll skip it left corner. Beattie will try for 3. Misses off the right rim. Offensive rebound, Burke. Back to the basket against Hunkin-Clater. Backing him in. Turns. Right-hand shot inside the paint is good. And we're tied at 2. 17:53 here in the first half. Hunkin-Clater slows it down across midcourt. Johnson will come out. Hunkin-Clater uses the screen. Finds Ruliadev at the high post right. They'll move it to the left wing, and Bullock, they'll lob it in for Johnson, who gets the lay-in just off the left side of the paint. Beautiful feed by Dre Bullock, lobbing it in, perfectly placed to Johnson, who was able to finish. 4-2 Hawaii, 17:30 left in the half. Right side wing Prosper off the pick and roll to Dangdit. Goes reverse on the lay-in, right around Johnson, is able to get it to go. Even at 4, 17-19 to play in the half. Hunkin-Clater dribbling right, hand off to Erickson, well away from the rim, between the circles now to Bullock, hassled by Burke, moves it right angle Johnson, his contested 3, no good. Offensive rebound Ruliadev, finds Erickson at the wing, dribbling toward the short corner, cut off, goes behind his back, finds Ruliadev, who knocks down a 3, and there's a foul away from the ball as Johnson went down to the ground. Rulideff's going to get the 3. Isaac Johnson's going to head to the free throw line with the foul called on Dangdon. Johnson went down to the ground. I apologize. I said Johnson's going to go to the free throw line. Hawaii's going to inbound. So 3 points there, and then a chance potentially for more here on the inbound. That three-pointer brought to you by Hawaii USA Federal Credit Union, as Hunkin Clater will inbound baseline to our left. Looks inside, looking for Johnson. Ball knocked away, but it goes back to Hunkin Clater. Right corner, Rulideff tries again. 3 misses short, and the rebound grabbed inside by Dimitrie Vukicevic, as he just checked in a short time ago. Lots of subs for UC San Diego after that last stoppage. Here's Beath. Goes off of the Vukicevic screen. Beath driving right of the lane. Shot too strong. Vukicevic put back is good. It's 7-6 Hawaii with 16:30 to play at half number 1. Vukicevic, a redshirt freshman from Belgrade, Serbia, at 7 feet tall, 245 pounds. Johnson trying to point Erickson away, and Beatty just takes the ball right away. One-on-one with Johnson the other way, and Beatty's able to lay it in. And look at him yelling toward the Hawaii bench. He had some words coming across the way for the Hawaii bench as he was able to put that one in. 8-7 UC San Diego, 16:04 to go in the half. High post left, Johnson squaring on Vukicevic. Jabs with the right foot, now crosses over, gave up the dribble, up top for Hunkin Clater. Goes right to the lane, Hunkin Clater drives, gets the lay in to go, and Hawaii takes the lead right back. It is 9-8, Rainbow Warriors 15:45 here to turning first half clock. Beath off the Vukicevic screen, gets inside the arc, bounces to Beatty straight away, around the perimeter left for Alex Chaikin, who just checked in. Far wing Beath and out of the post. Vukicevic backs down on Johnson, who pokes away from behind, gets back out to Beath, gets toward the baseline left, cut off, back out high left for Beatty, off the screen, inside the three-point line, lobs it in the paint, finds Vukicevic, who gets the lane right around Johnson. That's a great-looking feed from Beatty, found the 7-footer right behind the big fish, and UC San Diego back ahead. It is 10-9, 15-11 here in half number 1. Hunkin Clater, one hands it high left to Rulideff, guarded by Chaikin. Back out near midcourt for Hunkin Clater. Jog is dribbled to the far side of the court, guarded by Beatty. Hunkin Clater goes over the screen, leans in the lane, stopped by the 7-footer, back out for Johnson, 3 away. That rattles off the rim left. Rebound grab by Hudson Mays, a freshman who just checked in at the last stoppage as well. Vukicevic, top of the key, standing with it, fakes the dribble handoff for Chaikin, now throws it back out to him near the midcourt circle. Goes off the Vukicevic screen, drives toward the baseline, cut off the low block by Hunkin Clater. They skip it out to Beath between the big rings. Uses a screen, crosses over, stops at the free throw line, now tries to drive again left side. Cut off by Rulideff. Beath will throw it out right side corner. Chaikin with 3. Chaikin driving on Hunkin Clater. Wild 2, no good, but Hunkin Clater got him on the wrist and will be called for his first foul. So free throws for UC San Diego when we come back. 14:21 to go in the first half. It's the Tritons leading Hawaii 12-9. You're listening to Hawaii Basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
How do you get 100% of your work done when you're 40% short-staffed? Across Hawaii, city and state departments grapple with thousands of vacant positions. And with fewer workers, that means longer lines at the DMV, delayed building permits, and slowdowns in essential services. The government could resolve this by offering more competitive wages and benefits. For you, we hope they do. A message brought to you by HGEA, because Hawaii works best when we do.
Who doesn't love a good pizza? Visit Slice of Waikiki, your favorite pizza by the Slice Shop. For over 13 years, they've been serving up huge freshly made slices and delicious appetizers for locals and visitors alike. Drop by their new location at 333 Seaside Avenue to instantly satisfy your pizza cravings by the slice or build your own whole pie masterpiece. Visit sliceofwaikiki.com for pickup, delivery, and catering options. Slice of Waikiki, freshly made pizza with aloha.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
UC San Diego's got a 10-9 lead, 14:21 to go in the first half. Meantime, we're under review. They are reviewing Harry Rulideff's 3 that at that point in time, I think it was a 4-3 game, I think it was, or 4-4. They're reviewing to see whether his foot was behind the line. It was called the 3 at the time, so we are taking a look at it. They're looking right next to us to see if they're going to hold on to that as a 3 or a 2, and it looks like it is going to remain a 3-pointer. That replay review, by the way, brought to you by BMW of Honolulu, inviting you to take a test drive of the ultimate driving machine where you will find exceptional offers. You can kind of feel there's a little extra intensity here with this game. Tom Beatty had that basket earlier, and then as he got on the turnover, the fast break bucket around Isaac Johnson, had some words, nothing malicious or anything like that, but kind of firing himself up more than anything in the direction of the Hawaii bench. Beatty so far with just a couple of points, but he's also got 2 steals, so he's been active defensively. But interesting to watch here in the first few minutes. Gitas Namiksha enters the game for Hawaii for Isaac Johnson, as Alex Shaken will head to the charity stripe for the Tritons. Sophomore from Williamsburg, Virginia, transfer from Lafayette. First free throw good, and UC San Diego's got an 11-9 lead. Shaken, season high 17 on Thursday against Cal Poly, including 5 threes. He was 5 of 10 outside the 3-point border. 2 dribbles, second free throw away, that's good. UC San Diego 12, Hawaii 9, and here comes full court pressure put on by UC San Diego. Erickson will dribble across midcourt, finds Hunkin Clater. Now they'll get into their half-court offense. Chest pass high left for Beatty. They give it back to Hunkin Clater at the slot. Hard dribble to the right side. Up top for Namiksha, now to the wing, and Bullock. Left corner, Erickson to the post for Rulidev. Turns, leans, cut off by the 7-footer Vukicevic. Now back out for Hunkin Clater. Having trouble with the dribble. Finds Erickson flashing baseline with 3. Trying to go reverse for 2. It is swatted back by Vukicevic. Going back is Mays the other way. Leaning in on Bullock. Floating 2. No. Gets his own rebound. Put back missed. Rebound fought for and won by Bullock out of the air. And then it got... We're going to get a foul. We will. Vukicevic trying to reach in to knock the ball away from Bullock. Got a little bit of the arm. And he's going to pick up his first personal. See some more Hawaii subs here. Isaac Finlinson and Isaiah Kerr coming in for UH as Bullock and Hunkin Clater will check back in. And I think there's a question now on the clock. Shot clock showing 24, but there is a foul, keep in mind. Game clock at 13:37. There we go. They added 3 more seconds, so it's at 13:40. And the shot clock back up to 30 off the foul, and foul being committed on the opposite end of where Hawaii's attacking. Erickson crosses midcourt for UH, trailing 12-9, 13:31 left in the half. Right wing for Finlinson, now up top to Namiksha. Hands to the angle. Erickson now left slot for Kerr. Will float it to the high post. Namiksha squares. 15-footer left elbow. Knocks it down. There's Gitas' first points. It's now 12-11. Tritons leading with 13-15 left here in half number 1. Mays brings it ahead. Goes across the floor left to Beath. Fakes a 3 from NBA range. Now steps back top of the arc. Drives on Rulidev. Spins, fades from 14. Straight on and knocks it down. Leo Beath puts the Tritons back up by 3. 14-11. Felt he had the mismatch against Rulidev. Decided to put him in the spin cycle and took him back for a fadeaway 2 as we got a foul away from the ball. Rulidev and Vukicevic going after one another. And it's the 7-footer Dmitry Vukicevic picking up his second foul. So he's going to come out. So will Beatty, so will Beath. And a number of subs re-entering here for the Tritons, including Bull Danged It. As the inbound goes into Rulidev, slipping down left of the lane. Nice pass from Erickson, and Rulidev, the 2 on the inbounds play. It makes it 14-13 UC San Diego. Danged It has it low block off the screen and roll. Backing down on Rulidev. Turns middle of the paint, leans in, right-hand hook off the back iron, bounces out left. Rebound goes to Kerr. He'll outlet it to the far side of the floor, and Erickson quickly into the front court. Crosses over, rejects the screen from Rulidev. Steps back into the corner, now drives on Dangdit. Loose ball goes out to Rulidev, spins in the lane, lost it, but a blocking foul on UC San Diego. That should be on Chaikin. Alex Chaikin picking up his first. Clint Allard, first-year head coach at UC San Diego, not thrilled with the call. We'll tell you more about him when we have a moment. As Erickson looking to bring it in. Floats it in, top of the arc, finds Namiksha. Out high left for Kerr. Kerr's got Dangdit on him. That's a mismatch. They move it to the right side angle. And Finlinson twists on Chaikin to Namiksha coming to the ball. One hands it left for Erickson. High side left. Shot clock down to 7. Crosses away from a screen. Keeps the dribble. Now uses a Rulidev screen. Shot clock to 3. Step back 3. Top of the arc. Misses short. Long rebound. Dangdit's got it. And he'll bring it up the floor himself. Finds Aiden Burke. And now to Prosper the second. Will get inside the arc and try to take Rulidev to the rim. Instead, throws it out high left for Mays. Hands to Dangdit. And a dribble handoff to Burke. Burke uses a Dangdit screen. Goes baseline left. Slings it across the baseline for Mays. Back out Prosper around the perimeter. Dangdit to the left corner. 3 for Chaikin. Way off the mark. Short. Rebound and a foul. As they say, Namiksha was pushed out of bounds by Dangdit. It will be Hawaii basketball when we come back. As let's say no foul. No, they're going to say no foul. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Official just said no foul. It's going to be UC San Diego ball. So the Tritons will have it when we come back with 11:32 to play in the first half. UC San Diego 14, Hawaii 13, as they confirm the call on the court to make sure everybody's aware. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
This UH sports season, stay cool and go green with Malona Ice Cream. Malona's creamy, refreshing bars are the perfect treat for every Bows fan. And now, you can enjoy Malona's new pina colada flavor, available exclusively in Hawaii. Whether you're watching from the stands or cheering from home, beat the heat and treat yourself to Malona. Find your favorite flavors at Costco, Foodland, Safeway, and 7-Eleven stores. Go green and enjoy Malona, the coolest way to cheer on the Bows.
I'm Hal. I'm Jerry.
I'm Kehao.
We got your lumber.
We've got your hardware.
Bring your lumber list.
Email us your list.
Bring me your blueprint.
We've got you covered.
Get a quote from us. Itagyuti listahan nyo kanya.
Get a quote from us.
Get a quote from us. We've got you covered.
We love our customers.
Go where the contractors go. Hardware Hawaii. Contractor's choice.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
11:32 to play left in the half. It's UC San Diego leading Hawaii 14-13. Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu, brought to you by Hawaiian Financial Federal Credit Union for life. So that last play before we hit the under 12 stoppage, it looked like Gitas Namiksha was going for the loose ball on the rebound, was kind of diving out of bounds. It appeared there was contact with both Dangdit, and initially the official put his arm up, kind of signaling foul and pointing the other way. After that, about a few seconds later, could hear him mouthing no foul, and then when asked what the call was, he told first Hawaii, then everybody, it's UC San Diego ball. And the Tritons will inbound at the baseline, far side of the court to our right. As it'll be Emmanuel Prosper the second to trigger it in. Prosper looking, will float it in, high left side for Alex Chaikin. Chaikin gets a Dangdit screen, keeps his dribble with the right hand, floats it to Dangdit, now to the far wing, Prosper. Prosper with 11 on the timer, turns in the lane, leans, left hand two, blocked by Johnson on the way up. Loose ball, patted around, finds Dangdit right underneath the rim, and he's able to put it in. 16-13 UC San Diego with 11-11 left in the first half. Erickson has it high right, uses Johnson as a screener, gives it to him top of the arc to go around the perimeter left for Finlinson. Back to Johnson, fakes a three from the wing, trying to dribble on Dangdit, getting him out of position, and draws the second foul on Bull Dangdit. Johnson with probably one of the slowest shot fakes from three-point range, but it got Dangdit to bite, so he said, you know what, I'm not bad off the dribble, I'll try to use it against him, and he did. Drew the foul. Inbound goes in high left for Erickson. Hard dribble against Mays, who's right on his hip. Shot clock to 13. Mays knocks the ball out of bounds. Stays with UH. Timer down to 13 as the inbound will come from the sideline right in front of the Triton bench. Finlayson looking, throws it in for Erickson at the left slot. Goes away from a Johnson screen, lost the dribble, ball goes out of bounds, last touch by Erickson. Trying to force his way down the lane and coughed up the basketball. That's a Hawaii turnover, so UC San Diego will get it back here with 10:46 to play in half number 1. Turnover number 3 on the Rainbow Warriors here so far. Dangdit moves it around the perimeter, left wing, Shaken. Shaken hesitates, goes baseline against Hunkin Clater, who came in for Erickson. Out high left now for Dangdit. Dangdit top of the three-point line, moves it right to Burke. Burke driving on Kerr, who cuts him off at the pass. One-hand pass, left wing, Mays. Drives with 6. Mays to the rim, swatted off the backboard. What a swat by Finlayson. Johnson will bring it back the other way himself. Goes high left for Hunkin Clater, uses Johnson as a screener, then a second time. Bounce pass underneath, Kerr, up for 2, it's good. What a dish by Hunkin Clater. Kerr going backdoor, put it in a very tight window, and Kerr is able to finish. 16-15 UC San Diego. Prosper driving on Namicha, misses the 2. Loose ball at the baseline. UC San Diego throws it out of bounds off of Kerr. Burke trying to save possession, threw it right off of Kerr in the corner. And it will stay with UC San Diego. Boy, what a defensive play by Finlayson. His second block of the season, just swatted it right off the backboard. That defensive play, that's solid defensive play, fueled by Hele Gas. Hele on. Beatty is back in for Hawaii, or for UC San Diego, I beg your pardon. Prosper looking inbound on the corner, finds Burke, hands back to Prosper in the corner. Shot clock's at 16. Prosper backing down Rulita, underhands it out left. Long 3 away from Beath, off the right rim, misses. Rebound at the baseline is grabbed by Finlayson. He'll throw it out for Kerr. With Hunkin Clater, Rulita, and Johnson on the court with him. Kerr going baseline right. Throws it out for Finlayson. Fakes from 3. Penetrates, stops inside the arc. Finds Kerr at the wing. They bounce into the post, and Johnson, hassled by Beath. Throws it out right for Kerr. Takes a 3 and hits. Isaiah Kerr knocks down a 3. Had 2 on Thursday against UC Riverside. That one gives Hawaii a 2-point lead. 18-16, 9-12 left in the half. Driving is Beath on Johnson. Stops at the low block. Leans. His 2 way off the mark. Rebound by Finlayson. And the outlet comes to the near side in Hunkin Clater. Stops left at the angle. He's got Mays on him. Goes around Johnson. Stops near left of the lane. Throws it out up top for Kerr. Kerr leaning with the dribble. Gave it up. Finds Finlayson at the angle. Finlayson inside the three-point line. Poked away by Burke. Gets it back. Gives it to Hunkin Clater coming to the ball. Shot clock to 9. Left for Finlayson. Quick trigger 3. That's off the back rim. Rebound is grabbed to the baseline by Prosper. And Prosper will bring it up the floor. Left wing for Beath, who fell to the ground, lost the dribble. Taken away by Hunkin Clater. 4 on 3 for Hawaii. Finds Johnson running the floor. Dishes underneath for Rulidef. And we'll get a charge called on Johnson. Yeah. Johnson didn't think so. Johnson thought it was a block. Thought the defender wasn't in position. But Johnson is called for the charge. That one tough. Given that they got the turnover, Beath just kind of caught up in his own feet. Went down to the ground. Hawaii not able to capitalize. It's an 18-16 lead for UH. Got 8:26 left to go in the half. Beatty bringing up the floor right, gets a screen from Vukicevic, gives it back out to him top of the arc. Finds Prosper left at the angle. He'll drive in the lane, leans on Rulidef, goes up right-handed 2, puts it in, and ties the game. Rulidef trying to get his hands in to reach and take the ball away. He wasn't successful, but that was what gave Prosper the opportunity to square up and put in the shot. Rulidef in the lane, left-hand 2 around. Vukicevic was able to get that to go. So Rulidef puts Hawaii back ahead, 20-18, with 7:53 left in the first half. Vukicevic between the rings, dribbles left, clears away one of his teammates and finds Beatty coming to it. Beatty just above the free throw line, finds Prosper top of the arc. Prosper left lane line drive, kicks to the corner. Burke for 3. That was blocked out of bounds by Bullock. UC San Diego will inbound with 11 on the shot clock. 7:38 on the game clock on the other side of this message. Warriors back out in front. It's Hawaii 20, UC San Diego 18. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Do you hear that? That is the sound of BMW performance without a single piston or cylinder. A generation of all-electric vehicles designed and built like no other. The BMW iX, i7, and i4 revolutionize every drive into a thrilling opportunity to feel the pure rush of BMW 100% electric. But isn't that what you'd expect from the ultimate electric driving machine?
Find your BMW today with a test drive at BMW of Honolulu.
Aloha, Kanoa Leahy here, and I am thrilled to tell you about Kahala. Kahala Aloha shirts are stories of our island home. Stylish, comfortable, designed by local artists, Kahala has been part of our ohana since 1936. As a proud partner of Let's Talk Sports, we encourage you to wear the original Aloha shirt that generations have loved. Pick one up for yourself at one of Kahala's 6 stores island-wide, or you can visit them online at kahala.com.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
7:38 left in what has been a very competitive first half. Hawaii leading UC San Diego 20-18. The Rainbow Wahine looking for win number 1 in Big West Conference play will take on UC San Diego, who is currently unbeaten in Big West women's basketball. You can catch that broadcast tonight, 6:50 on CBS 1500, right after the San Francisco 49ers and Seattle Seahawks broadcast with Dave Kawada and Callan Spiller. Some of the key numbers here so far. UC San Diego shooting 36.4% from the floor, 0 for 6 from outside the three-point line. Offensively, they were stuck in a rare rut on Thursday against Cal Poly, losing 67-65. They scored, the 65 points they scored, a season low. Shot 35.4% from the floor. That was also a season low. So it's not familiar territory. Tritons right now are being held in check by the Hawaii defense. But one of the key numbers here, UCSD is out-rebounding Hawaii 12-8. Here's the anomaly on that number. 7 of those 12 rebounds are of the offensive variety. It's a 7-1 offensive rebound advantage. That's led to 6 second chance points for the Tritons. Beatty will inbound baseline to our right. Right underneath their goal. Looking to throw the inbound in. Bounces it in, finds Vukicevic flashing down the right side of the lane. Nice pass on the inbounds play. Gets the Tritons 2 to tie it up at 20. 7:30 left in the first half. Hunkin Clater stops his dribble between the circles, finds Rulidev through his hands and back into him. Now to left corner Kerr. One hands it out to Hunkin Clater around the perimeter right for Bullock. Back straight away to Hunkin Clater. Fakes a shot. Now uses the dribble. Burke's on him now with 7 to shoot. Crossover dribble. Hunkin Clater backing down mid-post. Turns. Dishes inside. Rulidev floating 2 for about 7 feet. Is able to get it to drop. Hawaii back ahead 22-20. 7 minutes left in half number 1. Beatty top of the arc, loses his dribble, and we get a foul. Rulidev looked like he took a hit. He's going to be called for the foul. He and Vukicevic were going after one another, and Hawaii's asking, well, what did Rulidev do if he's the one that's worse for wear out of that? Hawaii's trying to get the officials to reconsider this. They're not. Inbound. They throw it in left side away. Quick 3, Chaikin, no good, but he's fouled by Hunkin Clater on the 3. And that's going to be the second on Aaron. And that's important. It means you could see a lot of Hunter Erickson running the point for the remainder of the half. As Chaikin will head to the foul line. An 84.2% free throw shooter, one of the better ones on the team. First one for the sophomore is good. Tritons within 1. Chaikin, 3rd-team All-Patriot League last year and was an All-Rookie Patriot League selection before going across the way. Second free throw misses. You'll have one more as Hunkin Clater leaves and Erickson comes in. But Shakin's their leading three-point shooter as far as shots made. He's hit 31 coming into tonight. Third free throw is good. Shakin knocks it down. It's tied at 22. 6:54 to go here in the first half. Kerr's got it left wing, throws it out high left for Erickson. Erickson stops his dribble, floats it left for Rulev. Couldn't handle the pass. It's taken away by Beatty. His third steal. 3-on-2 to Mays, right baseline, leans for two. No, didn't get rim. Rebound Kerr, and he wants to run. Kerr's got a 3-on-3. Goes baseline right, gets around Vukicevic, misses. Rebound Nemiksha at the low block, and he'll bring the ball back out. One hands it out to Beatty, or I'm sorry, not to Beatty, to Bullock, who drives, leans on his man, floating two. That's good, right around Shakin. It's 24-22 Hawaii with 6:17 left in the first half. Beatty running the point for the Tritons. Finds Vukicevic near side. One hands it to Mays at the wing. Mays stopped at the short corner. Back out Vukicevic. Chest pass between the circles for Prosper. Prosper stops at the free throw line left. Gave up his dribble. Floats it out. Finds Shakin, who's got 6 to shoot. Shakin driving on Erickson. Stops at the low post. Leans in. Left hand 2 off the window. Goes. And we're tied once again at 24. Hawaii hurrying ahead. Bullock leans in, drives and kicks. Nemiksha, left angle 3. That's off the right rim. Bullock fighting for the rebound. Can't get it. It goes out of bounds, and Bullock was the one to hit it last. Notice this a short time ago after the foul on Rulev. And as Eran Ganot was talking to one of the officials, the official noted, talking about Rulev, said he needs to stop flailing, which I thought was a very interesting comment to hear. It's not something you're normally accustomed to seeing from him. Vukicevic got it. He's fouled from behind by Nemiksha. They say he reached in from the backside trying to take the ball away. Nemiksha's first. That is team foul number 5 here in the half. Rulev's going to come out. Johnson's going to enter in. And Beatty will bring the inbound in right side. Right in front of the student section, the not-so-filled student section. It's called the Triton Tide. School out of session. It comes back in Monday. Inbound Shakin, 17-footer at the baseline. Good. UC San Diego back ahead, 26-24. With 5:20 left in the first half. Erickson dribbling top of the arc, and he took a shot to the face. Mays was the one who made contact. Mays patting him on the back. Seemed to be incidental. Erickson looked like the shot was to the ear. Crowd didn't like it. UC San Diego didn't like it either. But that is... They're going to... I just saw the official signal that they're going to review that at some point. As we'll see, UC San Diego get some subs in here. But Hunter Erickson will shoot 1-1 as this trip to the free throw line brought to you by Hawaiian Financial Federal Credit Union for life. I initially thought when I saw that, I thought Mays was kind of throwing out his arms to try to draw a foul of some kind. Erickson's front end, off the back rim, no. Rebound Johnson, leans in, goes around the rim. Johnson's able to get it high off the square and in. And Hawaii ties it up at 26. Man, what a grind this has been between these two teams. 5:04 left in the half. Prosper off a danged pick. Moves across the way right, pass knocked out of bounds by Erickson. They were looking for Shakin, and he cut it off, but knocked it out of bounds. So UC San Diego will inbound at the sideline and get it right into Shakin. To the high post right, danged it. Squares on Johnson. Back to the near wing, Shakin. Shakin uses the screen, gets inside the paint, spins, finds Danged at the right wing. A couple of dribbles out up top for Beef. Beef to the free throw line, back to Danged. Around left for Prosper, shot clock to 4. Prosper left, lost the dribble, recovers, leans on Finlinson. His 2 is blocked by Bullock, and it's a shot clock violation. Bullock was guarding the defender here in the near corner, came down toward the rim, was able to get the block. Great job on the weak side by Bullock, forcing the shot clock violation. 26 apiece, 4:30 left in the first half. Erickson top of the arc for Johnson, dribbling to the free throw line, bounce past Finlinson, cutting to the rim. The 2 no good, but he got hit on the way down. He'll go to the line. The movement off the ball has been solid for Hawaii all year. The foul on Hudson Mays is his second. And Finlayson to the line. Just that backdoor cut. Shakin was caught a little too high up. As Johnson was coming in with the dribble, Finlayson saw that as his way to get down to the rim. And it was a good look, but he missed the first free throw, and Hawaii starts 0 for 2 from the foul line. Beatty's back in. So is Trap Johnson, redshirt freshman from Belton, Texas, for UC San Diego. Second free throw, Finlayson hits. Hawaii 27, UC San Diego 26. 4:21 left in the first half, and Hawaii is going to get into a 2-3 zone here. Beatty dribbles right over his screen, throws it out up top for Dangdon, around the perimeter left for Beat. Now to Johnson, near corner Beatty. Dribbles, spins to the low block, back out to Shakin. Now right for Beat, into the corner. Beatty, quick three. That's off the front rim. Rebound grabbed by Dre Bullock. Bullock pushes ahead left for Finlayson. Quick trigger three. That's short from the wing. Rebound, Beatty's got it. And Beatty looking to push ahead. 3:50 to go. Beatty, right of the lane, throws it into the corner, and Johnson one-hands it back out. Beatty, right slot. Skip pass left, free throw line extended, danged it. Hands off to Shakin. Shakin to the corner. Beath fakes the three. Penetrates on Johnson, now slows it down. Looks into the post, danged it has it. Namiksha's on his back. Danged it, leaning, turning, going up. Tough two, no. Missed it short. Johnson's got the board, and Bullock will jog it ahead. It's a screen from Johnson, steps back top of the arc, doesn't fire, finds Erickson at the wing, who slips, lost the basketball, trying to recover left of the lane, and it'll be a held ball. Possession arrow's going to keep it with Hawaii when we return from this message. 27-26. This has been a dogfight between Hawaii and UC San Diego with 3:16 remaining in half number one. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Aloha from Waiakea. As a proud corporate sponsor of University of Hawaii Athletics, we're committed to keeping our athletes and fans hydrated with delicious volcanic water straight from the Big Island. Rooted in Hawaiian values, we believe in honoring the Aina, land, supporting our community, and living with aloha in everything we do. You can find us at most stores across the islands or learn more at waiakea.com. Live aloha, drink Waiakea.
Rainbow basketball season is here, and Hele's running full court press on savings. Save 25 cents per gallon on fuel every day when you download the Hele app. That's right, save 25 cents per gallon every single day with the Hele app. Plus, use your Hele Kama'aina rewards points for a refuel or a spam musubi. Whether you're courtside or watching from home, Hele's got the winning play. Download the app to redeem.
Hele on! Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
27-26, Hawaii leading UC San Diego. 3:16 remaining here in the first half. I was talking to one of the UC San Diego staffers earlier today, and they said, if only this game were being played a week later. Reason why you say that, Hawaii and UC San Diego have the two best attendance numbers in the Big West Conference, but one of the things the Tritons have had most of the year, they've had a really solid student section that's called the Triton Tide. It sits to our right at the back of the Hawaii bench. School is out of session. Most people are starting to come back with the classes resuming on Monday. But what is normally, we saw it last year, what is normally a fairly filled student section is 20%, 15 to 20% filled. There aren't a lot of students there. But you can imagine, later in the year, you'll have that. That's a little bit of an advantage for Hawaii, not having to play to a full crowd. Inbound lobbed into Namiksha, left side two from 15 feet away, knocked down right at the edge of the free throw line. And Hawaii extends its lead to three. It's 29-26. That's Hawaii's largest lead. 3:03 to play in the half. Top of the arc, Beath has it for UC San Diego. Makes the dribble handoff for Shakin, who will now give it back to him near midcourt. One-hand pass, right side wing, danged it. Gives it back to Shakin, top of the arc. Again to danged it, near side. Johnson gives him space. Beatty right wing off a danged it screen. Floats it to him toward the baseline, leaning around three defenders. He's able to drop it in. Kind of shuffled his way through all of those green jerseys and gets the Tritons back within one. 29-28, 2:33 left here in the first half. Erickson, top of the arc for Isaac Johnson. Moves it around right wing. Bullock. He goes baseline on Beatty. Drives. Driving on Beath. Missed the lay-in for 2. Loose ball. Beath has it. UC San Diego's running a 4-on-4. Now a 5-on-4. Beatty slow getting back. Danged it for 3. Got it. First 3 for UC San Diego, and it comes from Danged it. A 20.7% three-point shooter coming in. Tritons lead 31-29, 2 minutes to go here in the half. Johnson driving right to the lane, but he missed the dunk. He was trying to go up short side. He's clutching his back. It's a 5-on-4 for UC San Diego. 3 for Shakin. It's good in the corner. Johnson's up, slow getting back. Hawaii's going to use a timeout, but Johnson hurt as he's coming back toward the bench. And all of a sudden, a 6-point swing. Johnson says he's okay as he's kind of stretching out right in front of us. He went up for the dunk along the right side of the lane, short-armed it, missed off the front side of the rim right, and then was down, kind of clutching his back, kind of his right side, as he gingerly heads toward the bench. The Hawaii timeout brought to you by HCAMP, the Hawaii Concussion Awareness Management Program. Visit hawaiiconcussion.com. And just like that, UC San Diego's on an 8-0 run here over the last 54 seconds. So we'll see Finlinson back in. Finlinson, Rulidev, Kerr, Erickson, and Namiksha. Johnson hurt. Hunk and Claytor's in foul trouble. Hawaii needs to end this half strong. Rulidev elbow left. Squares on Danged it. Drives on him. Leans. Right-hand scoop 2. No good. Namiksha fights for the rebound. Goes up second chance. Misses. Third chance. There won't be none. Beath is able to secure the rebound, and he looks to push ahead. He's got Prosper behind him. Tabiti left-sided into the corner for Burke. Back out high left. This is Beath. Gets to the free throw line. Brings it back out. Prosper. Left slot for Danged it. Now gives to Burke. Skips it right corner. Beath for 3. That's around the rim and out. Rebound grabbed by Namiksha. 70 seconds left in the half. Erickson quickly the other way. Dribbling against Beath. Now gave up the bounce to the right corner and Kerr. Kerr penetrates on Beatty. Stops at the low block. He's blocked by Beatty from behind. He was sandwiched underneath. Beatty one-on-one. Kicks out for Beath behind him. 3. Barely hits the front rim. Rebound Beatty. He puts it back in. It is a 7-point UC San Diego lead. 43 seconds left in the half. Finlinson's got it. Dribbles to the top, goes off a Rulidev pick. Stops at the elbow. Finlinson almost poked away again. Throws it out high left. Erickson, he'll try for 3. Misses off the left rim. Beatty the rebound. Shot clock off. 26 seconds left in the half. This may be a defining last couple of minutes here in this first frame. Beatty near midcourt, 15 seconds. One-on-one with Kerr. Hawaii is not in foul trouble. They've only committed 5. That's a positive. 6 seconds here. Beatty off the screen. Beatty in the lane to the right wing. Beath fakes for 3. Takes a dribble. Fires with 1 on the timer. And that's around and out. And that's going to be the end of the half. Who would have thought UC San Diego's leading scorer, Leo Beath, would be held to just 2 points on 1 of 8 shooting. Yet the Tritons have been fueled by a number of other important key players, including Alex Shakin, who's got a game-high 11 off the bench in 14 minutes. And at the break, UC San Diego's on a 10-0 run, leading Hawaii 36-29. That is a very defining last couple of moments. You had a block underneath, Beatty defensively. You had Johnson missing a dunk. Hawaii has gone 1 of its last 8 from the floor. In a rare, or at least recently rare, drought for the Rainbow Warriors offensively. UC San Diego 36, Hawaii 29. The halftime report when we come back. You're listening to Hawaii Basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Scott Graham here from Sunday Night Football on Westwood One. The final game of the regular season will be a winner-takes-all showdown with a division title and a trip to the playoffs on the line. The Pittsburgh Steelers get the home field advantage for the game when they host their AFC North rivals, the Baltimore Ravens. Ryan Radke and Mike Golick will call the action on Sunday Night Football.
Catch the NFL all season long on ESPN Honolulu, Hawaii's sports leader.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband Ryan died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage, no medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ETHOS.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Ready to kick off the fun? Chumba Casino is your go-to game plan. During halftime or overtime, from spinning slots to instant scratch-style cards, it's like running the perfect play, all from home. New players score a free welcome bonus and daily logins with a shot at some serious prizes every time you play. Get in the game and visit ChumbaCasino.com today. Let's Chumba. Sponsored by VGW Group. No purchase necessary. See terms at ChumbaCasino.com. Must be over 21 and present in a state where it's legal to play.
At Dow Electric Supply, we're your local-based company with your needs in mind. We see the light in Hawaii, and rest assured, we are with you all the way. Our sales counter and will call are here to serve Hawaii's electricians, developers, utility companies, businesses, and homeowners. The Dial Lighting Gallery showroom is open by appointment only. Go online to www.dialelectricsupply.com. Open weekdays from 7 to 3. At Dial Electric Supply, we see the light.
Aloha, Kanoa Leahy here, and I am thrilled to tell you about Kahala. Kahala Aloha shirts are stories of our island home. Stylish, comfortable, designed by local artists, Kahala has been part of our ohana since 1936. As a proud partner of Let's Talk Sports, we encourage you to wear the original Aloha shirt that generations have loved. Pick one up for yourself at one of Kahala's 6 stores island-wide, or you can visit them online at kahala.com.
Who doesn't love a good pizza? Visit Slice of Waikiki, your favorite pizza by the Slice Shop. For over 13 years, they've been serving up huge freshly made slices and delicious appetizers for locals and visitors alike. Drop by their new location at 333 Seaside Avenue to instantly satisfy your pizza cravings by the slice or build your own whole pie masterpiece. Visit sliceofwaikiki.com for pickup, delivery, and catering options. Slice of Waikiki, freshly made pizza with aloha.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
36-29, UC San Diego up on Hawaii here at halftime. We've got a little halftime demonstration. Some of the youth kids, the Monarchs, getting an opportunity to play here on the Lion Tree Arena floor during halftime. Real cool treat for the kids. It has not been a real treat for UH over the last several minutes. In a real back and forth game, Hawaii had a 3-point lead. They were leading 29-26. And then all of a sudden, UC San Diego starting to knock down some shots from the outside. They started 0 for 6 from 3-point range. Ended up 2 for 11 in the half. Yeah, it's a key block defensively. Hawaii started to struggle. UC San Diego did enough toward the end of the half to give itself a 7-point advantage. Let's take a slice through the first half numbers. That slice of the first half stats is brought to you by Slice of Waikiki. After the game, enjoy Slice of Waikiki. 21-inch pizzas, huge slices, the freshest ingredients, plus sides and salads at 333 Seaside Avenue. Open till 11 p.m. and midnight on Fridays and Saturdays. Hawaii still shooting the ball better, 46.4%. UC San Diego, they were mired in the mid-30s for a good chunk of the first half, shooting 41.7%. But I think the key numbers here, rebounding, UC San Diego has done a much better job on the boards than Hawaii has, and that's something we don't often say. 20-15, the rebounding advantage for UCSD, including 8-4 on the offensive glass. Hawaii has turned the ball over 5 times. That's another one, and that may not sound like a lot. Hawaii wants to stay around 11 or less, but you're doing that against a team that is really good with the basketball. UC San Diego has the fewest turnovers per game in the Big West, averaging 10.4 giveaways a contest. They have given it away twice today. So as good as Hawaii wants to take care of it, you've got to be better than good in a situation like this. And Hawaii has not been that. UC San Diego's been better in the paint, 24-20, better off the bench, 17-10, better in second chance points, 8-4. Hawaii does not have a single fast break point. That is noteworthy as well. Leading scorer in this game is Alex Shakin. Off the bench, Shakin 11 points, 3 of 4 shooting, 1 of 2 from outside the arc, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Dimitrije Vukicevic has 6 off the bench for UCSD, a perfect 3 of 3 from the floor. Bull danged it. 9 points, 3 rebounds for UC San Diego, 4 of 6 shooting. He's also 1 of 1 from outside the 3-point line. Hawaii's leading scorer is Harry Ruliadev, 4 of 6 shooting, 9 points, 1 of 2 from outside the arc. 6 for Isaac Johnson, 3 of 6 shooting, 4 rebounds, a couple of assists. 0 for 2 from outside the arc. 5 for Isaiah Kerr on 2 of 4 shooting. He is knocked down to 3 in this game. 36-29, UC San Diego ahead of Hawaii. We'll go through the Big West scoreboard and have some second half adjustments when we return. You're listening to Hawaii Basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
My ride smells just right, just right, just right, just right. I gotta try that Febreze car. Just right, just right, just right. La 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 la. With up to 40 days of consistency, all over Febreze car clips right on your pin. You know my car's my happy place. Keep that smile on my face when it smells just right, just right, just right. Yeah, breathe happy Febreze. La 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 la.
I'm Hal. I'm Jerry.
I'm Kehao.
We got your lumber.
We've got your hardware.
Bring your lumber list.
Email us your list.
Bring me your blueprint.
We've got you covered.
Get a quote from us. Itagyuti listahan nyo kanya.
Get a quote from us.
Get a quote from us. We've got you covered.
We love our customers.
Go where the contractors go. Hardware Hawaii. Contractor's choice.
Aloha from Waiakea. As a proud corporate sponsor of University of Hawaii Athletics, we're committed to keeping our athletes and fans hydrated with delicious volcanic water straight from the Big Island. Our water originates atop the Mauna Loa volcano as rain and snow melt, filtering through thousands of feet of porous volcanic rock and re-emerging at the surface as refreshingly crisp, naturally alkaline water. Learn more at waiakea.com and find us at most stores across the islands. Live aloha, drink Waiakea.
Ready for UH football, man?
Yep, check this out.
Oh!
Surround sound, that works.
Whoa, I'm ready, bro.
Hey, watch this.
How come the blender went off?
Huh?
The blender in the kitchen went off, bro.
Not.
Try again.
Oh, man.
Okay, we can make some like a fruit smoothies.
When you want your home or business wired right, call a unionized electrical contractor. 847-5341.
IBEW, Local 1186, lighting your path to the future.
Lex Brody's Tire Company would like to say thank you very much for supporting UH. Wear your favorite UH gear into Lex Brody's and get an extra 5% off tires, brakes, and most other services on top of LexBrodys.com Super Saver coupons. You're the best fans, and Lex Brody's voted #1 in North America is the best choice for brake repairs and to purchase tires. Please visit LexBrodys.com for additional details and to set an online appointment.
Thank you very
Lex Brody's Tire Company.
You tackle an endless to-do list every day. It may seem like a thankless job, but you know better. It's the little things that matter most. That's why you'll appreciate the enduring value of the Michelin Defender tire. Designed for doers like you, Michelin's long-lasting tire keeps you on the go longer, so you have one less thing to worry about on your next road trip. Stop in today for miles of uncompromised safety and performance. Visit LexBrodys.com for the best tire value on Oahu. Thank you very much.
Lex Brody's Tire Company.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
36-29, UC San Diego ahead of Hawaii here at the break. One other game in progress in the Big West Conference. Long Beach State looking to earn its first win in conference play, leading Cal Poly 72-59. 1:53 to play in the second half. That one being played inside the gold mine. The Pyramid's been a little compromised with all the wet weather that we've had across California. Second half adjustments brought to you by Lex Brody's Tire Company. Wear your University of Hawaii apparel when you visit any Oahu Lex Brody's location. and get 50% off your purchase. UC San Diego's pressured Hawaii in the perimeter, and it has led to very difficult looks. Hawaii has not had a lot of clean looks offensively. Hawaii's got to move quicker, get into some meaningful offense earlier. That could be really helpful. Hawaii's also got to stay out of foul trouble. And we got to see if Isaac Johnson's okay. He's back out there warming up, so that's a good sign. 36-29, UC San Diego leading Hawaii. The second half when you come back here to La Jolla. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Hi, I'm Maria, salon owner. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
Fort Ruger Market is famous for their poke, Filipino, and Hawaiian dishes, but did you know they can cater their local favorites? With full-service catering options, it's perfect for parties, office events, and tailgating. Fort Ruger Market's family-sized trays will be the hit of any potluck gathering. From boiled peanuts to Rugerlicious poke, lechon to fresh lau lau, their smoked turkey tails or char siu ribs are all so ono. At Fort Ruger Market, you bring the family, they'll bring the food.
Rainbow basketball season is here, and Hele's running full court press on savings. Save 25 cents per gallon on fuel every day when you download the Hele app. That's right, save 25 cents per gallon every single day with the Hele app. Plus, use your Hele Kama'aina rewards points for a refuel or a spam musubi. Whether you're courtside or watching from home, Hele's got the winning play. Download the app to redeem.
Hele on! How do you get 100% of your work done when you're 40% short-staffed? Across Hawaii, city and state departments grapple with thousands of vacant positions. And with fewer workers, that means longer lines at the DMV, delayed building permits, and slowdowns in essential services. The government could resolve this by offering more competitive wages and benefits. For you, we hope they do. A message brought to you by HGEA, because Hawaii works best when we do.
From pads and rotors to shocks and struts, coming to a full stop should never mean your business does too. At Napa, we are the pros that know brakes and suspension better than anyone. So when others are grinding their gears, our premium parts and exceptional service deliver results. Whether you're operating a local shop or managing a national fleet, Napa has exactly what you need, when and where you need it. Get the brake and suspension parts you're looking for right now at Napa.
Aloha, this is Justin Rivera, Market Director of Store Operations from Napa Auto Parts, Hawaii. I was born and raised here, so I get how much cars mean to us. They're more than just transportation. They're a part of our everyday lives. That's why I'm proud to work at Napa, where we treat every customer like family and make sure you find exactly what you need to keep your car running strong. Whether it's a new battery, brakes, or that one part you've been searching for, stop by one of our Napa stores and we'll be glad to help you. Mahalo.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
36-29, UC San Diego leading Hawaii. Before we start the second half, we pause 10 seconds for station ID. You're listening to Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
This is ESPN Honolulu, KKEA Honolulu, AM 1420 and K224FR, Honolulu, 92.7 FM.
Josh Pacheco from Lion Tree Arena here in La Jolla, California. UC San Diego a 7-point advantage as we start the second half. And they'll inbound going from right to left. Emmanuel Prosper II, Bull Danged It, Tom Beatty, Leo Beath, and Aiden Burke, the 5 on the floor. Hawaii same starting 5. Isaac Johnson, Harry Rulief, Hunter Erickson, Dre Bullock, Aaron Hunk, and Clater. Danged it top of the arc, poked away off the floor by Johnson. He comes up the steal. Hawaii lobs it ahead looking for Bullock, but it was thrown behind him. Prosper tried to come up with it. He couldn't hold it. And then Bullock trying to reach to get the ball back is called for a foul. So Hawaii makes a good defensive play. And then kind of a short-armed throw down the floor leads to an opportunity gone away. 20 seconds in. Danged it, straddling the three-point line angle right. Johnson poked it away again, but Danged it tracks it down. Hands off left for Beatty, who lobs it inside for Danged it. Goes reverse on the lay-in, short arms it, it misses. Rebound Rulidev, and that was Bullock late, making that shot a little bit difficult, even though it was point blank for the 6'11 Danged it. And Johnson, I don't know, is that a contact lens? I think it is. I think contact lens popped out for Johnson. And he is eyeing it. He thinks he can put it in right now. I know how this feels. And he seems to be okay. Gets the contact lens in his right eye, gets some eye drops in. It appears to be fine. I say I know how that feels. I've never had a contact lens pop out while playing a basketball game, so I don't know how that feels specifically. 40 seconds in, Hawaii trailing by 7, 36-29. Erickson off the screen right, stops at the angle, slings it to Johnson, top of the arc, looks inside for Rulidev, middle of the paint. He's bumped from the backside, and that's going to be the second foul on Emmanuel Prosper II. And Hunkin Clater. Oh, well, Johnson had the contact pop out again. And now he says he's good. Has he been wearing those contacts for longer than 2 weeks? Because the eye doctor says you should get rid of them after 2 weeks. Hunkin Clater looking to inbound, throws it in, low block right, Johnson. Backs down Beatty. Johnson, two men around him, leans in. His two off the glass, too strong. Rebound tipped around, loose on the ground. Johnson fighting for it, knocked out of his hands. Beatty comes up with it. Beatty into the front court, hands off left for Danged it. Danged it twists and is fouled by Rulidev at the low post. Hawaii arguing for a foul on the other end. Rulidev, meantime, picks up his second foul. Raganacha said he believed there was a foul to our right. Beatty to trigger it in. Throws it in, finds Leo Beef. Out to the high left side, Danged it. To the right side wing and Prosper, guarded by Dre Bullock. Prosper to the near side angle, Danged it against Johnson. Dribbles inside the arc, goes high right for Beef. Picked up by Rulidev. Beef goes left at the free throw line, gave up the dribble, turns around, floats it in, Danged it. Turns, 12-footer, that's good. Johnson gave him enough space. Danged it puts it in, and it's a 9-point lead, 38-29. Run continues here for UC San Diego. This is now, it was 29-26. This is a 12-0 run. Hunkin Clater, step back, now crosses over, gets into the paint against Burke, floats it to the right side corner and Rulidev. Johnson wants it. They look inside to get it there. Danged it, reaching from the backside, got the arm of Johnson as he was trying to swat it away. And Bull Danged it picks up his third foul. And Clint Allard is going to hurry Dmitrije Vukicevic back into the game. Clint Allard, 2008 graduate of UC San Diego, played for this program as the inbound lobbed into Johnson. Finds Rulidev right elbow, and out inside the arc straightaway Bullock. Bullock will drive on Beatty and kick left wing. Erickson jabs, gets into the paint, leans, tough two, blocked by Vukicevic. 7-footer, had a lot of space in the defense, held him away, and up ahead Vukicevic runs the floor and gets the two-hand jam. Rewarded on both ends of the floor. The run continues. 40-29 UC San Diego. 17:45 second half. Hunkin Clater finds Rulidev slot left into the corner for Dre Bullock. Bullock out to the wing, top of the arc, Johnson. One hands it to Erickson at the wing. Dribbles to the corner, out back for Johnson at the wing. His three misses short. Vukicevic comes up with a rebound. He's been big off the bench for UCSD tonight. Beatty, top of the arc, goes off the Vukicevic screen. Driving right of the lane. His two blocked from behind by Erickson. What a great play recovering after he was burned by a step. Erickson inside the arc to the free throw line. Dishes right wing. Rulidev three. That's short, and the ball's going to go out of bounds. Oh, that was a nice looking block from the backside by Erickson. Looked like Beatty was going to get right to the rim. Instead, that led to an opportunity for UH, but it wasn't necessarily the cleanest look from the right wing for Rulidev on the triple try. 3 minutes elapsed, second half, 40-29 UCSD. Prosper, high right, crossover dribble, gets by Bullock, dishes to the corner. Beatty right side three is good. 43-29. It is a 17-0 run for UC San Diego, 16:43 to play. Hunkenclater to the free throw line, throws it left wing. Erickson back out for Hunkenclater. One-on-one with Aiden Burke. Will float into the high post right. Ruledev straddling the three-point line now. Goes inside the arc, underhands it left. Hunkenclater in the short corner. Bounces it for Ruledev in the lane, floating two. That drops. And that stops the run, makes it 43-31. There were two defenders kind of swarming around Hunkenclater. Got a bounce pass right between the two. Ruledev found the soft spot on the defense, was able to put it in. Beath for three, off the left rim from the right side wing. Rebound Hunter Erickson. We'll move it up the floor quickly for Dre Bullock. Crossover dribble on Prosper. Step back long two. Barely hits the front rim, and Beatty wants to run ahead. 4-on-4, finds Beath to the free throw line, drives and kicks. Beatty, three, right slot, good. And he's knocked down two in a row. 46-31, Tritons, 15:45 to go. Hunkenclater off the Ruledev pick. Finds Ruledev, top of the arc, tries to answer. Can't do it off the back rim. Offensive rebound, Hunkenclater at the free throw line. Drives, underhand two, short off the rim. Rebound inside, Vukicevic has it, and we'll give it up to Beatty. Beatty's got 10 points. Has it right slot. He'll try to fire a three again. That well short. Rebound for Gitas Mamiksha. Mamiksha, the outlet left for Hunkenclater in the corner for Bullock. Fakes the three, drives on Berg. Vukicevic comes in to try to challenge on help and is called for the foul. And that's the third on him. That's a notable one. Vukicevic has three. Gangdit's got three. Free throws for Dre Bullock when we come back. 15:18 to play. UC San Diego leading Hawaii 46-31. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Looking for a checking account that actually rewards you? Open an eLife or Kasasa Cashback checking account with Hawaii USA Federal Credit Union. Set up direct deposit and get $100. Already a member? Refer friends. They'll get $100 when they join, and you'll earn $50 for every successful referral. It's easy, rewarding, but only for a limited time. Visit hawaiiusafcu.com/welcome gift for details or stop by any branch. Hawaii USA Federal Credit Union. Life matters. Insured by NCUA.
Aloha, Kanoa Leahy here, and I am thrilled to tell you about Kahala. Kahala Aloha shirts are stories of our island home. Stylish, comfortable, designed by local artists, Kahala has been part of our ohana since 1936. As a proud partner of Let's Talk Sports, we encourage you to wear the original Aloha shirt that generations have loved. Pick one up for yourself at one of Kahala's 6 stores island-wide, or you can visit them online at kahala.com.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
UC San Diego leading Hawaii 46-31. 15:18 to play in the second half. Just gone final from Long Beach. Long Beach State picks up its first conference win, 74-66, over the same Cal Poly team that beat UC San Diego on Thursday. Peter Mastrojevic, I think. We'll get it right when Hawaii plays Long Beach State in a couple of weeks. 25 points, 10 rebounds for the Beach. Here, UC San Diego has parlayed a hot end of the first half. They've extended that here through the first few minutes of the second half, and they've turned that into a 15-point advantage. We'll see Hawaii go to the free throw line here, where the Bows need to convert. It'll be Dre Bullock going to the charity stripe. 9 points, 4 rebounds for Bullock on Thursday at UC Riverside. Hawaii is a team 71.3%. They are 1 of 3 from the free throw line this evening. So Bullock's got 2. We'll update you on the subs here in a second. First one for Dre. Off the front rim, rolls in. Hudson Mays, the freshman from Los Angeles, California, back in for UCSD. He's got 2 fouls. Alex Shakin for UCSD back in as well. Second free throw goes. Buzzer sounded kind of early, actually, as the free throw was in the air. Fortunately, the shot went in. That's a little early on the hit. But 2 there for Bullock. Inbound goes in. Hawaii showing some full court pressure. Now we'll back off as Beatty brings it up the floor. 46-33 UCSD. 15-10 to go. Beatty dribbling over a screen, has it top of the arc, moves left wing for Mays. They'll bounce it in for Vukicevic. Backing down Rulidev. Turns. Leans. Cut off the baseline. Back out Beath. And around to the straightaway for Shakin. Vukicevic at the angle. Gives it back to Shakin. Top of the arc, Vukicevic. 5 to shoot. Stops straddling the three-point line to Beath with 2. Long 3 for Beath. That's good. Had a hand in his face. Still able to knock it down. 49-33, 14:40 left. Hawaii trailing its largest disadvantage, but Finlandson will answer a 3 at the left wing to make it 49-36. Just Hawaii's third 3 in this game. The Bows are 3 of 15. Beatty driving lane line right, twists, goes out left for Shakin, and now mid-block left with Vukicevic. Skip pass right, take it away by Hunter Erickson. Erickson's got a 3-on-3 the other way. He'll slow it down. Free throw line extended left. Guarded by Mays. Finds Nemiksha near wing. Finlandson out top of the arc to Rulidev. Takes a dribble left. Wanted to do the dribble handoff instead. Back up top, Gitas. Right wing, Finlandson drives in the lane. Got hit on his way. Looked like that might have been Mays. And if that's Mays, it's his third. And it is. Hudson Mays picking up foul number 3. Finlandson with the 3, by the way, a short time ago, gives him 4 points. Went off a 10-point effort against UC Riverside. UC San Diego's bench has been important. Hawaii will need Finlandson to help do the same. Inbound, floated in, Rulidev low block right. Twisting around, finds Hunkenclader at the wing. Rulidev wants it back in the post. They won't get it there. And out to Finlandson. 12 on the timer. Goes to the elbow right. Rulidev. Guarded by Prosper. Top of the arc for Erickson. Erickson. Top to Finlandson. Driving left. Ball comes loose. Saved inbound somehow by Burke. Near the baseline. And UC San Diego brings it ahead. Burke lobs it underneath. Bucket good as they found Danged It. And he got fouled. Danged It was just sitting underneath the rim behind the defense. Got fouled by Finlandson. And will have a chance to convert a 3-point play. Shot clock was winding down as Hawaii was trying to take it down left of the lane. Led to the loose ball. UC San Diego kept it in play, and that led to the transition opportunity. Hunkenclader comes out. Kerr in for him. And Bull Danged It. Team leader in rebounds and blocked shots. Hits the free throw to extend the lead to 16. 52-36. UC San Diego, 13:27 to go. Erickson one-on-one with Mays. Chest pass to the wing and Kerr. Looking in, they go to the post. Rulidev backing down, Danged It. Turns, right-hand hook, rolls off the right rim and misses. Rebound grabbed by Mays. It's a good look. Rulidev just needed that to go. Mays will drive and kick. Danged It. Thought about the angle, left 3, didn't take it. And as he jabbed with his right foot, his left foot, his plant foot shuffled. That's a traveling violation, and UC San Diego gives it away. Isaac Johnson comes back in. Harry Rulidev comes out. Rulidev is Hawaii's leading scorer. 11 points on 5 of 10 shooting. So he sits. Hawaii's got to get some scoring production. Erickson dribbling high right side. Goes across left to Nemiksha to Finlandson into the corner and Kerr. Johnson wants it in the post. Battling with Danged It. Can't get it there. They still want to get it there. Johnson has it. Leans on Danged It. Goes up for 2. Gets it in. Johnson was begging for the basketball. They finally got it there after about 6 seconds. And he earned the 2. Danged It playing with 3 fouls. Johnson knows it. 12:39 to play. Burke out, angle left. Hawaii trailing 52-38. Right side corner, Mays. Back out, Prosper. Top of the arc, Danged It. Now near side, Shakin. Gives it back to Danged It. Inside the 3-point line left. Goes to Prosper coming to the ball. Prosper driving left, low block. Is Nemiksha down to the post. Prosper turning, leaning. Dishes right corner. 3 ball away. That's short for Burke. Rebound though. Shakin's got it, and a fresh 20 for UCSD. Prosper, hard dribble left. Somehow dishes it right corner. Finding Mays. He's cut off. To Burke, right corner. Penetrates right of the lane. Kicks to Shakin. 3 at the wing. Left. Good. Shakin's second 3. He's got 14 points. That extra opportunity made the difference. 17-point UCSD lead, 55-38. 11:51 to go. Erickson, right, leaning off of Johnson. Chest pass far wing for Nemiksha. Back out up top for Finlandson. Thought about the three, doesn't take it. He'll one-handed around near side. Erickson drives baseline, cut off, double team comes. They'll sling it left corner. Finlayson fakes for three, and he is bumped at the baseline by Prosper. That's foul number 3 on Emmanuel Prosper. It'll be Hawaii basketball with a corner inbound when we return. 11:35 to go. Hawaii trailing 55-38. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
At Fort Ruger Market, they fit in your everyday lifestyle. If it's spam musubis or mini bentos for the youth game, or takeout family meals for the busy parent, Fort Ruger Market is there with the delicious plate lunch and poke. With everyday 10% discounts for firefighters, EMS, and law enforcement, or Military Mondays and Senior Tuesdays 60 and over. Fort Ruger Market. You bring the family, they'll bring the food.
Gather round, ladies, and join us Sunday, January 25th at Kapiolani Park for the Hawaii Pacific Health Women's 10K and 5K Fun Run. Embrace a healthier lifestyle and enjoy a fun-filled day. Women of all ages and fitness levels are welcome to participate by running, walking, or jogging the course. And if you can't be there in person, virtual race options are available. Register today at hphwomen's10k.org.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
11:35 to go, 55-38. UC San Diego leading Hawaii. Noteworthy, going off of that timeout, Hawaii usually off of a stoppage, coaches get together, players go right to the bench. You know, a couple players talk to one another, and after the coaches get together, they go and they join the players sitting down. Not in this last timeout. Everybody, coaches, players, staff, they were standing in a huddle for the first maybe 20, 25 seconds of that timeout before sending everybody to the bench. That kind of tells you a little bit about where Hawaii feels it is right now. One of the concerns that was shown off of a three-pointer a couple of possessions ago, Hawaii coach Eran Ganot felt like there wasn't enough of a challenge on one of those threes, and I think it was Beath's three that late in the clock didn't feel like there was enough of a challenge to contest the three. And that is something Hawaii prides itself on, is three-point defense. Teams shoot 26.7% outside the arc against UH. That is the best defensive number in the conference. Hawaii has the number 1 scoring defense in the Big West. Number 1 in opposing field goal percentage and opposing three-point percentage. That's getting challenged here tonight. Inbound coming from Hawaii. It's floated into Isaac Johnson. Baseline left, out for Namiksha. Quickly right side elbow. Isaac Finlayson hassled by Burke. Out left for Namiksha, who's running right into Erickson and gives the ball to him. Finlayson left wing now with 9. Up top for Kerr. He'll take a long three, straight on and in. Big three for Kerr out of the timeout. His second in this game. It's 55-41. Can Hawaii parlay that into a little bit of a run with 11:11 left? Prosper leaning left of the paint on Namiksha. Draws help out up top. Go around to Burke. Pass deflected out left side from Dangdit. It goes out of bounds in front of the UCSD bench. It will stay with the Tritons with 17 to shoot, 11:04 to play. Inbound. Prosper still looking, floats it in closer to the midcourt logo and finds Dangdit. Now Shakin comes to it, bounces it to Dangdit, top of the key. Dribbles, passes right to Mays. Mays to the wing and Shakin, 6 to shoot. Shakin leaning in on Erickson, spins, difficult too, no, but a late whistle and a foul on Hawaii will send Shakin to the line. That's on Erickson, it's number 1 on Hunter Erickson. So free throws coming up here for Shakin, who's had a very good game off the bench tonight. Got 14 points, a couple of threes. First foul shot all net. 56-41. Tom Beatty and Dmitriev Vukicevic back in for UCSD. One more for Shakin. Second foul shot, good. 57-41 with 10:45 remaining. Shakin 16, that's the game high. Erickson Dribbling at the angle, left finds Namiksha to the wing, and now Kerr. Kerr bounces it in for Johnson, and we got a foul. Is that on Vukicevic with contact from behind? It is, and that is quickly his 4th foul. And I think Isaac Johnson knows that he's got a man against him that's in foul trouble, and he wants the ball every time. Clint Allard not happy. He's pleading his case to the official here to the near side on why either there shouldn't be a foul or there should be fouls called on the other end. Inbound floated in, looking for Namiksha. Challenged by Shakin. He gets it, is able to put up the 2 middle of the paint. That's a great look from Erickson. Namiksha had to battle to get it out of the air and was able to drop it in. 57-43 UCSD, 10:23 to play. Beatty to the near wing and Mays into the post, Vukicevic. Johnson's on his back. Vukicevic backs him in. Leads right-hand hook. That rolls around and in. Johnson's not in foul trouble. Vukicevic just eased his way in. 59-43, 10:07 left. Finlinson drives baseline, and he is fouled. Is that on the help on Vukicevic? It is. He's fouled out. Vukicevic is out of this game with 5 fouls. I mean, he had to come in on the help. Part of the reason why he would come in to help is to prevent the pass into the corner where Hawaii had an open player. But in that, he kind of sacrifices himself. He's out of this game with 5 fouls. Vukicevic finishes with 10 points and 4 rebounds in 12 minutes. Leo Beath in. Hawaii is in the bonus the rest of the way. That's the 17th foul. So 1-1 for Isaac Finlinson. 4 points for Finlinson off the bench. First one is good. They say it's a 2-shot. They said 2 here. It is 1-1. Just to make that clear. Rulev comes in for Johnson. Fortunately, it didn't matter. But that was the 17th foul, and it wasn't in the act of shooting. One more for Finlinson. Free throw away, and good. 59-45 as we near the midway point of half number 2. Hawaii's trailed by as much as 17 in this game. Prosper, slow dribble left. Gitas Namiksha guarding him in the perimeter. Now goes high right side. It's Rulev on the switch off the screen. They'll float it right side corner to Mays. They bring it back out. Beatty in front of the midcourt circle. Beatty trying to shake his defender, Kerr. Can't do it. Cut off. Now high right to Beath into the wing. Mays driving on Finlinson. Mays fouled. Tried to make something happen underneath the rim, going reverse. And he draws contacts. Who's it on? Is it on Kerr? It is. It's Kerr's first, and 2 free throws coming for the freshman Hudson Mays. Mays' first career double-double on Thursday against Cal Poly. 12 points, 12 rebounds. At 12 points, his career high. He's already hit that 3 times this year. First free throw off the front rim goes in. 60-45 UCSD. And he'll have a second. Mays, a freshman from Los Angeles. 6'5" tall, 200 pounds. Second free throw. That's good. 61-45. UCSD up ahead with 9:40 here to play. And Aaron Hunkin-Clater back in the game, bringing it up the floor high right. Guarded by Mays. Floats it to Rulev, top of the three-point line. To Namiksha, elbow right. Namiksha looking in. Twisting. Now drives right on Mays. Leans in. Challenged by Beath. And a foul. And that's going to go on Mays. The official just said contact on the backside. And that's 4 now on Hudson Mays. So Gitas Namiksha to the free throw line. Trip to the free throw line brought to you by Hawaiian Financial Federal Credit Union for life. So there are some decisions here for Clint Allard. Vukicevic is fouled out. Mays now has 4 fouls. First free throw good for Namiksha. Prosper has 3. Dangdit's got 3. Mays will come out and Dangdit comes back in. UC San Diego is not as deep of a team as they were last year with all the changes and turnaround. So they've had to withstand some foul issues here. Namiksha's second is in. 61-47 UCSD. Hawaii's going to pick up and bring some full court pressure. Prosper guarded by Bullock. Trying to shake him. It does to get across the midcourt line. Prosper drives right of the lane. Stumbles. Lost the ball up in the air. Knocked free. Taken by Namiksha. who is fouled trying to let the ball get ahead. And Hawaii will go back to the free throw line. Foul's going to go on Prosper. That's number 4. UC San Diego may have gotten away with a traveling violation, but Namiksha, his thought was, I think I can get the ball ahead. He was going to touch that pass across, had an open man down the floor. The contact didn't allow it. Now Burke's going to come in. Prosper's going to come out with his 4th foul. And Namiksha back to the line. 8 points, 4 rebounds off the bench in 21 minutes. And while all that's going on, they're going to wipe up the floor where the traffic jam took place that led to the foul. Want to remind you, Rainbow Wahine basketball coming up tonight. Hawaii and UC San Diego from Banco Arena at Stan Sheriff Center. You'll hear that on CBS 1500 tonight. Coverage begins at 6:50. 1-1 for Namiksha. That was the 19th foul. Final time in the single bonus. And the front end is good, so Hawaii will have one more. 61-48. Second one coming for Gitas. Free throw away. Off the back rim, misses. Beatty comes up with a rebound. Hawaii is 8 of 11 from the free throw line. Beatty driving right of the lane, leans in against Bullock, gets the 2 to go. Just an individual effort, brought it up the floor off the rebound and took it to the rim himself. 63-48, 8:55 remaining. Ruleta put in front of the free throw line, looking in for Namiksha, got hit in the head, gets the ball, eventually misses, fighting for a second chance, and a held ball. Possession arrow is going to keep it with Hawaii. Boy, Namiksha took a shot to the head as they were trying to get the ball, and it was inadvertent. Trying to battle to get the ball. Hawaii will still inbound at the baseline with 20 to shoot. Hunkin Clater looking to bring it in. Throws it in left wing. Kerr fakes the 3. He drives, draws help. Will skip it out up top for Dre Bullock. Bullock thought about the 3. Takes the dribble into the 3-point line. Finds Hunkin Clater in the corner. Shot clock at 8. Crossover dribble. Hunkin Clater still battling. One hands it out to Bullock with 5. Long 3. Bullock knocks it down from beyond NBA range. Big 3 for Dre Bullock. Hawaii's within 12. 63-51 with 8:21 remaining. Bullock or Beatty on the other end. Near side for Beath. Back across the floor. High right slot for Aiden Burke. Uses a danged it screen. Burke driving left of the lane. Kerr trying to cut him off. Burke throws it right wing for Beatty. Shot clock at 8. Off a pick. Beatty overhead pass left for Burke. Fakes the 3. Now uses the dribble with 4. Burke in the lane with 3. Dishes left for Beath with 1. Beath just got it away. Knocks down the 3. As the timer went down, they're going to stop this to review it. And while they review it, it will lead us to a timeout. We've got 7:55 to go. For the moment, it is UC San Diego 66, Hawaii 51. But they're going to review the 3. We'll tell you about the result when we come back. You're listening to Hawaii Basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
From pads and rotors to shocks and struts, coming to a full stop should never mean your business does too. At Napa, we are the pros that know brakes and suspension better than anyone. So when others are grinding their gears, our premium parts and exceptional service deliver results. Whether you're operating a local shop or managing a national fleet, Napa has exactly what you need, when and where you need it. Get the brake and suspension parts you're looking for right now at Napa.
Aloha, this is Jeff Leonard from Napa Auto Parts Hawaii. For over 70 years, Napa's been right here in the islands, helping you to keep your vehicle running smooth. We've got the state's largest warehouse of parts and accessories, so when you need something, chances are we've got it right here. Whether it's a small fix or a big job, Napa's got the parts and the expert advice to get the job done right the first time. Stop by one of our 45 Napa stores statewide and let us know what you need. We'll be glad to help. Mahalo.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
7:55 to play. They did review the 3 that happened as the shot clock expired. The 3 does count. Looked clear that it got off before the buzzer sounded. Officials wanted to review it anyway. 3 is good for Leo Beef. And UC San Diego has a 66-51 lead on Hawaii with 7:55 remaining. That replay review brought to you by BMW of Honolulu, inviting you to take a test drive of the ultimate driving machine where you will find exceptional offers. The bummer about that, it didn't need to be this way. You don't have to immediately review a shot. You can review it at the next stoppage. And the problem with that is if you're Hawaii and you wanted to race down the floor, if you thought you had numbers, your momentum is broken at that point. And Hawaii had a little bit of momentum offensively, but by immediately signaling to the official, hey, let's review it, it takes both teams to the under 8 media timeout, and it kind of breaks the flow of the game. Kind of felt like it was an unfortunate time to do the stoppage. You could have said, and usually you can make the motion, you signal with your finger up saying, hey, we're going to review this at the next timeout. And usually you just do that, not stop play because you know you're at the media timeout already and just kind of just break the flow of the game. That to me a little unfortunate. Either way, it is UC San Diego leading by 15. Kind of kept Hawaii a little bit out of reach. With 7:55 to go, Hawaii on the floor. Dre Bullock, Terry Rulideff, Isaac Finlinson, Aaron Hunkin-Clater, Gitas Namiksha. Finlinson has it, goes between the circles. Bullock will lob it left for Finlinson. Burke is right on his hip to Rulideff, left slot. Out to Bullock up top. Bullock got hit. Ball goes out of bounds, and they're going to say it's out of bounds off his foot. Bullock ran right into the screen and just lost the basketball. He ran right into Rulideff's right shoulder, who was setting the screen for him to get free. 66-51 UCSD, 7:40 to go. Beatty dribbling right toward the sideline, out between the rings, Shaken. Now left slot, danged it. Guarded by Harry Rulideff. Gives it to Shaken, coming to the ball, slips away from Hunkin-Clater. Shaken goes baseline, cut off short corner, out for danged it, between the rings, Aiden Burke. 10 to shoot, Burke driving left of the lane, slips it underneath danged it, ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by danged it as Namiksha knocked it off of his waist. And that's a big forced turnover there with 7:21 to go. And UC San Diego is going to call for a timeout. Or are they going to call for a challenge here? I think that's what we have. No, they're going to say it's a timeout. Let's see what we have. This is a timeout or is this a review? This is a timeout here from UC San Diego. They've called it here with 7:21 to go. UCSD leads Hawaii 66-51. We'll tell you what's going on here. I think we've got a review we'll tell you about when we come back. 66-51, UC San Diego leading Hawaii. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Do you hear that? That is the sound of BMW performance without a single piston or cylinder. A generation of all-electric vehicles designed and built like no other. The BMW iX, i7, and i4 revolutionize every drive into a thrilling opportunity to feel the pure rush of BMW 100% electric. But isn't that what you'd expect from the ultimate electric driving machine?
Find your BMW today with a test drive at BMW of Honolulu.
Ready for UH football, man?
Yup, check this out.
Oh.
Surround sound, that works.
Whoa, I'm ready, bro.
Hey, watch this.
How come the blender went off?
Huh?
The blender in the kitchen went off, bro.
Not.
Try again.
Oh, man.
Okay, we can make some like a fruit smoothies.
When you want your home or business wired right, call a unionized electrical contractor. 847-5341.
IBEW, Local 1186, lighting your path to the future.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
66-51. UC San Diego challenged the last call, and the call was overturned. UC San Diego, upon review, believed that the ball went off of Hawaii. The call was that Namiksha knocked it off of the UCSD player, and the officials just pointed going the other way, saying it went off of the knee of Namiksha, it looked like. So, because of that, UCSD would retain its challenge, and they've put it back on the board. They retained its challenge, so they have the ability to call one more. and they get their timeouts back. Back. So that's a big break. The clock will be at 7:21, and there will be 8 to shoot. So still, Hawaii's got some work to do on the inbound coming from the baseline. But that was one that happened right in front of the UCSD bench. It was on that side. Coach did not hesitate to make the call and challenging that ruling. Beatty will inbound, looking at the baseline to our left, looking right, looking in, now throws it in for Beath, mid-block right, with 6 to shoot, fading in the paint. Beath hits from about 12 feet away, going across the lane. That challenge plays huge, 68-51 UCSD. 7:10 to play. Hunkin Clater above the right wing, Beatty back between the circles to Hunkin Clater. Finds Namiksha straight on. Right wing Beatty will lob it in, finds Johnson, gets the defender up in the air, and is able to go up and get the 2 off the glass. Isaac Johnson the bucket. Hawaii back within 15. Nice assist there by Dre Bullock, 68-53. And then a ball loose. Burke lost it out of bounds, and that was last touched by Hawaii. Hawaii wondered maybe that was off of Burke, but there'll be no challenge. It will stay with UCSD. 6:45 to go. Beatty dribbling right. He'll go baseline, twisting against Finlayson. Throws it across the floor left for Burke. Touches it out high left, danged it. Now top of the arc to Beath. Spins on Namiksha. Beath in the paint. Hassled by Johnson. Bounce pass out right corner for Shakin. Leads 2 in the shot clock. Beatty for 3 at the angle. Misses short. Rebound grabbed. Tipped by Namiksha right to Dre Bullock. Bullock hurrying up the floor in a 15-point game. He'll take a 3 over Beath. Misses short. Rebound danged. It's got it. Beath had a hand right in Bullock's face. That made that shot a little bit tougher. And then Shakin trying to drive baseline. He's fouled. Had a little bit of a push at the end for Johnson. Foul's going to be on Aaron Hunkin Clater. Shakin had a little shove to the back of Johnson afterward, and Johnson looked at him and was like, really? You really want to play that game? 6th team foul. So the next one will put UCSD in the bonus. And the Tritons inbound. Beatty again to bring it in. And we get a foul away from the ball. That's on Hunkin Clater again. And now UC San Diego's in the bonus. 4th on Hunkin Clater. He just heard his dad behind me say, let them play. So Shakin to the line for 1 and 1. Mays is back in. So is Prosper. Both of those two playing with 4 fouls. So 1 and 1 here for Shakin. 16 points off the bench in 23 minutes. Front end of the 1 and 1 is good. 69-53. One more coming for the sophomore. It's a career high for Shakin. Go back to his time at Lafayette at 29. Hits the second free throw. 70-53, UCSD, 6:10 to go. Hawaii's got to make a move here. They haven't been able to put a run together. That's been the problem. Rulita gets in the lane, now backs down Prosper, leans, kicks left corner. Bullock fakes the 3, drives on Beatty. Bullock to the rim, forces his way right through Prosper and right to the cup. Big 2 from Dre Bullock makes it 70-55. Driving right side is Beatty. Leans in the lane. His 2, too strong. Beatty grabbing his left calf as Hawaii hurries up the floor. Bullock to the rim. Hangs and hits for 2. Bullock starting to get going. 70-57. And a timeout UC San Diego. Dre Bullock has found a little bit of a stride here. He's got 11. Tied for the team high for Hawaii. And it is a 13-point game with 5:34 left. It'll be interesting to watch Beatty. He was grabbing the back of his left leg after missing that 2. He's going to come off the floor, and they're going to have the trainer take a look at him behind the bench to the left. He was trying to get right to the rim and make a play. He was challenged going to the rim and was just a little too strong on his layup attempts. And it came up a little bit gimpy. They're going to stretch out Beatty's left leg. Tom Beatty playing against his former team, 12 points, 7 rebounds. Led Hawaii in minutes last year, 26, scored over 7 a game. who's averaging 11 a game at UC San Diego with 5 boards, tied for the team lead in that category. We talked to him earlier today. He said at UC San Diego is just more of the style of play that kind of suits the way I like to play. Enjoying the change of scenery. As Beath looking inbound against full court pressure, gets it into the freshman Mays. And Hudson Mays will bring it up right to left on your device. And it's Isaac Johnson guarding him in the perimeter. Mays drives on him. Dishes left corner, taken out of the air by Erickson. Saved inbounds by Kerr. And right to Bullock. Hawaii comes up with a big defensive stop. Erickson angle left. One hands it to the corner. Finds Rulidev. He goes baseline. Lobs it out of bounds. Was looking toward the wing. No one was there. That's a tough turnover for Hawaii as it was gaining momentum. Rulidev was stuck there in the corner with nowhere to go. Kind of split the difference between his teammates in the corner and out beyond the wing as the inbound lobbed into Prosper. They'll throw it out across midcourt for Mays. Left to Beath. Johnson's on Mays in the perimeter. He's had some mismatches on him. Prosper driving left on Rulidev, gets the lay-in to go. Prosper had the first step on him, and Rulidev never recovered. 72-57, 4:53 remaining. Erickson, high right side for Bullock. Back to Erickson, top of the arc. To Rulidev, near wing. Bullock will lob it in for Johnson. Swatted out by Beath, right into the front row and right at a cheerleader, who's fine. It will stay with UCSD. As Isaac Finlinson, or still with Hawaii, I beg your pardon. As Hawaii will bring in Isaac Finlinson. Erickson will inbound. Will lob it in. Finds Rulidev. His 2 is blocked on the way up, but they're going to call a foul. B thought he had the clean block. Official says no. Clint Allard, hands clasped together, looking at the official saying, really? Are you sure? And Rulidev will go to the free throw line. I mean, from my vantage point, that looked clean too, but there might have been contact below that might have drawn that. Yeah, I think it was probably the backside to the waist of Rulidev as Rulidev let it go. Everybody looks at the top part. They look at where the ball is. They don't necessarily look below at the contact to the body. And that's what was shown there. Rulidev knocks down the first free throw to make it 72-58. Finlinson, Johnson out. Namiksha Bullock in. Hawaii foul trouble. The only person really dealing with it is Aaron Hunkin-Clater. He's got 4 fouls. He's sitting on the bench. Second for Rulidev. In. 72-59 with 4:42 remaining. Hawaii ratcheting up now. It's full court pressure. Beath stuck near the baseline against Namiksha. Trying to dribble by him right. Beath gave up the dribble. Near side Prosper. Gets across midcourt by Rulidev. Prosper in the lane. Stumbles. Lane is good. And he draws a foul and he'll go to the line. A stroke of luck there for Prosper. Got tripped up by Kerr. And that's what led to the foul and the bucket. Kerr really didn't set himself in the right place, and Prosper just kind of got off of his left leg. Kerr wanted to take the charge, but just wasn't in position to do so. 74-59, free throw, Prosper around the rim and in. 75-59, Johnson back in, Namiksha out. UC San Diego, 12 of 13 from the free throw line. They're a 67.8% free throw shooting team on the year. 4:23 left. Johnson looking inside for Rulidev. Couldn't get there. Beath took it away. Rulidev looked to stumble a little bit, and Beath just kind of wrapped around him and took the ball. Shaken, finds Beath. Left side wing for 3. That's off the back rim. Erickson comes up with a rebound, and Hawaii wants to push. 4:05 left. Ball poked away from behind by Prosper and stolen. Hawaii's 11th turnover, and it comes at a really bad time with under 4 left. Prosper working over a screen, goes high left for Beath, now around to the near side wing, and Shaken. Shaken, back to Beath. He's got Johnson on him, and Beath will take him on the dribble inside the three-point line. Crosses on him. Beath stops at the low post, draws the double from Bullock. Beath leaning, wild floating twos, an air ball, loose ball at the baseline. Mays gets it off of Bullock out of bounds. It'll be UC San Diego ball, and they'll inbound at the baseline with 3 to shoot. Hawaii had a little mini run, and UC San Diego just kind of canned it within about a minute. 3:38 to go. Not a lot of time for Hawaii to make a move. UC San Diego leads the Rainbow Warriors 75-59. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
At Dow Electric Supply, we're your local-based company with your needs in mind. We see the light in Hawaii, and rest assured, we are with you all the way. Our sales counter and will call are here to serve Hawaii's electricians, developers, utility companies, businesses, and homeowners. The Dial Lighting Gallery showroom is open by appointment only. Go online to www.dialelectricsupply.com. Open weekdays from 7 to 3. At Dial Electric Supply, we see the light.
Ready to drive into the holidays with something new? Get behind the wheel with a car loan as low as 5% APR. Whether it's a shiny new ride or a reliable used car, we'll help you cruise into the season with confidence and savings. Apply today at hificu.com and start your journey to holiday happiness. Hawaiian Financial Federal Credit Union, for life. Annual percentage rate disclosed is the lowest rate available at a 36-month term. Other rates and terms available. All loans are subject to qualifications and approval. Certain terms and conditions apply. Rates are subject to change without notice. Effective till 12/21/2025.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
3:38 remaining. UC San Diego's got a 75-59 lead on Hawaii. Scores from earlier today. UC Irvine beats Cal State Fullerton 86-64. If this result holds here, UC Irvine would be the lone unbeaten team in the Big West. Granted, we're 2 weeks into Big West Conference play, but you never know how much of a difference that can make. UC Irvine at 4-0, and then you've just got a logjam right after that. Cal State Bakersfield wins at UC Davis 81-79. Jaden Alexander, the game-winning basket with 4.8 seconds to go to his 35 on the night. CSUN wins at home over UC Santa Barbara 74-65. Long Beach State defeats Cal Poly 74-66. Key stats here tonight. Tritons have gone 7 of 21 from three-point range. Hawaii 5 of 18. And UC San Diego out-rebounding Hawaii 31-24. 10-6 on the offensive glass. Hawaii leads the conference in rebounding and rebounding margin. So that's a stunning number here. Inbound with 3 on the timer from Prosper. Bounced in for Beath at the low block, but the ball did not cross the baseline when it bounced on the ground. So it is an inbounding violation, and it will be Hawaii basketball. That was a tough window to try to get it into the low post right. So they're put the second back on the clock because the ball never actually got into play. It bounced on the wrong side of the end line, then came in. It's a good call by the official to put the second back. 3:37 to go, 75-59 UC San Diego. Aaron Hunkin-Clater back in the game with his 4 fouls. Near side wing, Namiksha skips it left wing, Kerr. He'll launch for 3. That's off the right rim, misses. Rebound tapped in the paint to Beath. And Beath will bring it up the floor. Tom Beatty is back in for UC San Diego. Just clutched his right leg for a moment, but he's in there. Danged it between the circles. Dribbles left, gets by Johnson. Danged it, goes to the rim, and he's fouled by Hunkin-Clater, and that's it for him. Hunkin-Clater fouls out. Danged it. Kind of took the weakness of Big Fish Johnson guarding him in the perimeter, kind of slowed down, and then Johnson kind of cleared back, and that left a wide open lane to the rim. Hunkin-Clater tried to challenge late, tried to block the shot, got ball, got arm. And Hunkin-Clater ends the night 2 points, 5 assists in 21 minutes. Bull danged it, shooting 2 free throws with 3:13 left. First one away, it is good. 13 of 14 from the free throw line is UCSD. That's the other kind of key number tonight. They hold a 17-point advantage, 76-59. Banged it second. That's a round and out. Johnson the rebound. 3:11 left. Not a lot of time to waste here for UH. Erickson moving forward, goes right off of Johnson's screen. Finds Johnson top of the arc. He'll launch for 3 off the short side of the rim. Misses. Kerr the offensive rebound. He'll put it back in, and Hawaii will call for time. That softly went off the rim just long enough for Kerr to hang in there. He wasn't being blocked out, grabbed the rebound, and dropped it home. Hawaii Calls for Time brought to you by HCAMP, the Hawaii Concussion Awareness Management Program. Visit hawaiiconcussion.com. We'll have the finish when we return. 2:58 to play. UCSD 76, UH 61. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Lex Brody's Tire Company would like to say thank you very much for supporting UH. Wear your favorite UH gear into Lex Brody's and get an extra 5% off tires, brakes, and most other services on top of LexBrodys.com Super Saver coupons. You're the best fans, and Lex Brody's voted #1 in North America is the best choice for brake repairs and to purchase tires. Please visit LexBrodys.com for additional details and to set an online appointment.
Lex Brody's Tire Company.
You tackle an endless to-do list every day. It may seem like a thankless job, but you know better. It's the little things that matter most. That's why you'll appreciate the enduring value of the Michelin Defender tire. Designed for doers like you, Michelin's long-lasting tire keeps you on the go longer, so you have one less thing to worry about on your next road trip. Stop in today for miles of uncompromised safety and performance. Visit LexBrodys.com for the best tire value on Oahu. Thank you very much.
Lex Brody's Tire Company. Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
2:58 to play. UC San Diego up on Hawaii 76-61. Rainbow Warriors putting up full court pressure. The inbound bounced into Leo Beath. He's double teamed. Beath kind of shuffling his feet. Somehow got away without traveling. Gets it across the midcourt for Shaken. And now Tom Beatty, high right side, leaning in on the dribble against Kerr. Top of the arc for Danged It. Now near side Beath. Beath off the screen. He's got Ruliev on him. Now top to Shaken, back to Beath. 8 to shoot. They'll bounce it to Danged It, guarded by Namikja. Danged It backing him in, low block left. Stops. Goes up with a right hand floater in the paint. That's good. 78-61. 2:25 to play. That might have given just enough space for UC San Diego here the rest of the way. Bullock dribbles it off his leg, recovers it, drives left of the lane, misses the lane, but draws the foul. And Bullock to the line. He'll shoot a pair. It stops the clock as Prosper fouls out. His 5th. Emmanuel Prosper the 2nd. Last couple of years at Missouri St. Louis. The team leader in assists, steals, and turnovers. He fouls out. Finishes this game 7 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Second UCSD player to foul out. Dre Bullock to the line. One of 4 Hawaii players in double figures. First foul shot in. 78-62. Hawaii's got to force some turnovers, and they almost did that last time by with the full court trap. Somehow, UCSD was able to get through it. Second free throw, Bullock hits. 78-63, 2:17 left. Burke will inbound to the baseline, throws it in for Beath. Here's the double team again. Throws it toward the three-point line. Beating across the floor right, finding Shaken. He'll dribble into a 3. Wow, knocked it down. There's the dagger from UCSD. 81-63, 2:03 to go. Just decided to launch off the bounce, and he did. Made it. Erickson can't answer, misses off the front rim. Rebound for Aiden Burke. UCSD is going to tap it ahead, get across midcourt. 1:50 to go. Leading by 18, its largest advantage. Here's Shaken between the circles, off the screen from Danged It. Now goes away from it. Shaken one-hands it into the corner. Beatty 3. That spins off of every part of the rim and misses. Rebound Ruliev. Quick outlet near side for Erickson. Erickson driving into the paint against Beath. Bounces it left wing. Kerr for 3. That's good. And Hawaii will use its second to last timeout. 81-66 with 1:26 to go. Kerr's third 3. He's tied for a team high with 13 points. That 3 brought to you by Hawaii USA Federal Credit Union. But given that it is still a 15-point game with 86 seconds left on the clock, that 3 could be a little too late. UC San Diego's knocked down 8 threes tonight. They have shot 49% from the floor, and they have been better on the boards. There have been some things Hawaii has done well, too. Hawaii's made 24 shots, 20 of them assisted. Hunter Erickson tonight has 6 assists. He just hasn't scored. But UC San Diego has had a much better offensive showing than it did on Thursday against Cal Poly. Burke inbound, thrown in. Beath will give it back to Burke near the baseline. Burke wondering where to go. Pass deflected off the side of the backboard, then throw to the near side in Beath. Beath will get across midcourt. Right side, Beatty. Back out high right to Beath, and now left for Burke. 1:11 to play. Burke across the floor for Beatty. Beatty off a Dangit screen. Slings it to Dangit. He'll take a three at the angle right. Clanks off the back rim. Rebound Erickson. Under a minute to go. Erickson left for Bullock. Bullock driving left of the lane. His two no good, but Beatty got him on the arm. And that will be the first foul on Tom Beatty. With 54.8 to play. That stops the clock. Bullock's got 13. Kerr's got 13. Ruliyev's got 13. First free throw in. 81-67. Well, he's got to force turnovers. Don't know that they're in a foul strategy here. Second free throw rolls in off the front iron, 81-68. Let's see what they do. They're going to continue to trap here. Burke to inbound, throws it in for Beath. Here's the double team. Beath throws it across midcourt, finds it open, shaken. Is Hawaii going to foul or double team? They did bring the double. They throw it out right for Burke and now Beath, and Hawaii's not going to foul here. 17 on the shot clock, 40 on the game clock, so Hawaii's going to let this play out. Beath away from a screen, gets inside the arc left, stops at the short corner, out for Shaken. He'll take a three with 6 on the timer, misses short. Rebound Namiksha, out for Bullock. 24 seconds to go. Bullock drives and kicks right. Ruliyev quick three is good. 81-71, and Hawaii uses its last timeout with 20.6 to play. So Hawaii not letting this one get away yet, even though they've decided they're not going to foul. But clearly they're going to need to force some turnovers here with 20.6 left if they want an opportunity to get points on the board. Shot clock is off. And a foul just sends UC San Diego to the line the other way. If you're looking for Rainbow Wahine basketball, you can catch that on CBS 1500. Hawaii hosting UC San Diego. Big one for both schools. UCSD unbeaten in conference play. Hawaii is looking for win number 1 in the Big West. Coverage right now on CBS 1500. And don't forget Rainbow Warrior Volleyball tomorrow afternoon. Hawaii and New Jersey Institute of Technology. 4:45 broadcast time on ESPN Honolulu. Burke inbounding at the baseline. Throws it in for Beath. Beath leaning near side. Double team comes, gets it away for Shaken. Throws it up the floor. Finds Dangit. Dangit will get the lay-in with 13.5 to go. 83-71. Erickson crossing midcourt. Gets in the lane and draws a foul on Burke with 8.6 left. Before the shot. So 2 free throws for Erickson. Hunter Erickson, offensively, just been a quiet night. 0 for 5 shooting. Does have 6 assists and 4 rebounds. He'll shoot 2 here. First one for Erickson, good. 83-72. Hawaii picked up its first road win of the season on Thursday. This result holds a drop to 1-2 on the road. Second foul shot in, 83-73. Hawaii is not going to challenge here on the inbound. They're not going to bring the trap. UC San Diego is going to dribble this one out. And the Tritons get back in the win column. Hawaii suffers its first Big West defeat of the year. UC San Diego defeats Hawaii 83-73. The Bows will split this road trip, get back home for a solo game next week, Saturday. Hawaii's 7-game win streak comes to an end, while UC San Diego will improve to 12-3 and 2-1 in the Big West. Tom Beatty with some hugs for some of his former teammates and staff members that he knows. You could tell very early on how emotional of a game this was for him. He had a basket a couple minutes in, kind of turned toward the bench to fire himself up. Beatty finished the game with 12 points, 7 rebounds, and 8 assists. Filled up the stat line. More importantly for his team, they had some other efforts that led to a win. This game, when you look at the final score, we'll talk about this a little bit more when we come back, will ultimately be determined by that last 4-minute stretch in the first half that ultimately would transition into what would ultimately be the game-defining the game-defining run that Hawaii could never come back from. UC San Diego 83, Hawaii 73. We'll come back with more here in just a moment from the emptying Lion Tree Arena in La Jolla. You're listening to Hawaii Basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
This UH sports season, stay cool and go green with Malona Ice Cream. Malona's creamy, refreshing bars are the perfect treat for every Bows fan. And now, you can enjoy Malona's new pina colada flavor, available exclusively in Hawaii. Whether you're watching from the stands or cheering from home, beat the heat and treat yourself to Malona. Find your favorite flavors at Costco, Foodland, Safeway, and 7-Eleven stores. Go green and enjoy Malona, the coolest way to cheer on the Bows.
Spectrum TV fixed TV and combined all your favorite sports streaming apps with live TV.
32! Blue 32! Hot hype! It's only more Hail Marys!
It's only more bottom of the ninth magic.
It's only more slow motion replays.
It's only getting all the sports with over $100 worth of streaming apps like ESPN, Fox One, Tennis Channel, Peacock, and more, included with live TV at no extra cost. It's only the way TV should be. It's only everything. Learn more at SpectrumTV.com.
From pads and rotors to shocks and struts, coming to a full stop should never mean your business does too. At Napa, we are the pros that know brakes and suspension better than anyone. So when others are grinding their gears, our premium parts and exceptional service deliver results. Whether you're operating a local shop or managing a national fleet, Napa has exactly what you need, when and where you need it. Get the brake and suspension parts you're looking for right now at Napa.
Aloha, this is Daryl Turner from Napa Auto Parts Hawaii. As we celebrate over 70 years in the islands, I'd like to say mahalo to all our Napa Hawaii employees, independent store owners, business partners, and you, our loyal clients. Over the years, we've grown to 45 stores across Hawaii, Oahu, Maui, Molokai, Lanai, Hawaii Island, and American Samoa. We look forward to serving your automotive needs for many, many more years to come. Mahalo.
Looking for a checking account that actually rewards you? Open an eLife or Kasasa Cashback checking account with Hawaii USA Federal Credit Union. Set up direct deposit and get $100. Already a member? Refer friends. They'll get $100 when they join, and you'll earn $50 for every successful referral. It's easy, rewarding, but only for a limited time. Visit hawaiiusafcu.com/welcome gift for details or stop by any branch. Hawaii USA Federal Credit Union. Life matters. Insured by NCUA.
Aloha, Kanoa Leahy here, and I am thrilled to tell you about Kahala. Kahala Aloha shirts are stories of our island home. Stylish, comfortable, designed by local artists, Kahala has been part of our ohana since 1936. As a proud partner of Let's Talk Sports, we encourage you to wear the original Aloha shirt that generations have loved. Pick one up for yourself at one of Kahala's 6 stores island-wide, or you can visit them online at kahala.com.
Hawaii Basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Back here from Lion Tree Arena for the last time. These two teams meet in the Big West Conference. Hawaii goes to the Mountain West next year. UC San Diego goes to the West Coast Conference in 2 years. It's the last time we get to see this place unless these two teams meet for a non-conference contest. UC San Diego gets the better of UH after sweeping the series last year, 83-73 the final here. We'll get you the final stats in a moment. First, we pause 10 seconds here for station. You're listening to Hawaii Basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
ESPN
ESPN Honolulu is Hawaii's sports leader. KKEA Honolulu, 1420 AM and 92.7 FM. Part of the IO family of companies.